weather strip, caulk and pest control for your home, and warmer clothing for you. There's shelter for your pets and heaters including electric, propane, and kerosene to keep you warm. From the Midwest to the Rockies, Baumgars is your fall weatherization headquarters.
This perfect ring is for Allie from Zach. They married without a diamond ring right before Zach went to serve his country. And now he's back. Jake and Sarah successfully pitched a big client together over a year ago. They got along very well. So well, in fact, Jake's about to pitch Sarah a proposal. Every diamond tells a story, but there's no story like yours. And there's no diamond like a Greenberg's diamond. Greenberg's Jewelers, a cut above the rest.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection, connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Take the ride to Wattie's Bar and Grill. Enjoy delicious burgers, steak tips, wings, and the best pizza around. Get a Chiefs Bloody Mary and make sure to grab a half-gallon to take home. Take the ride to Wattie's Bar and Grill in Hudson, South Dakota.
Tees to Please, custom printed sportswear, 1008 West 7th Street, Sioux City, Iowa. Specializing in screen printed t-shirts, long sleeve tees, crew necks, and hooded sweatshirts. We have in-house artists creating custom graphics and designs. We also produce custom awards, trophies, plaques, and medals. For all your custom printed needs, Tees to Please, Sioux City, or online at teestopleaseonline.com.
Live tonight from Spirit Lake, Metro Sports TV and CF Industries is proud to present live high school football playoffs tonight as second round of the 2A Iowa Class football playoffs continue as the Spirit Lake Indians will take on the Osage Green Devils. Metro Sports TV is the leader in live high school sports streaming across the Midwest. It's now featured in Sioux City, Sioux Falls, Des Moines, and here in the Lakes region. And you can always watch Metro Sports games on demand wherever you may be on whatever device that you choose to stream on, including our platforms on YouTube, online with our tremendous partners at KCAU Channel 9, KFSY Channel 13 in Sioux Falls, Premier Communications, and Fox Sports Radio for the best in live televised high school sports. Watch Metro Sports season all season long. Hi, everybody. This is Pat Schultz. This is the Central Bank pregame show. We are excited to be back after the wonderful game last week as the Indians, ranked second in Class 2A, beat the upstart Cherokee Braves in a thrilling game, 31-27, and we're expecting a terrific football game here tonight as the Osage Green Devils made the trip over west, and they're getting set to play here tonight. Both teams are warmed up. They're in the locker room. Weather's fine tonight. Again, it's unseasonably warm. There is a little bit of a breeze that's picked up out of the southeast, so that'll be blowing from right to left on your screen. Could play factor in tonight if it goes down, but otherwise it's a beautiful night for playoff football as we get set here on the Central Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll have the head coach of the Spirit Lake Indians, Coach Josh Beloit, and the outstanding All-State quarterback, Cade Lunt, when we come back on the Central Bank pregame show.
Bank pregame show. We're here with the head coach of the Spirit Lake Indians, Coach Josh Beloit. Coach, that win over Cherokee was the epitome of the survive and advance game, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, kids showed a lot of grit, so proud of them.
You're no stranger. Your program, you've been into a lot of big games, a lot of tight games, won and lost a lot of tight games. You really had to be proud the way your kids came over some tough calls.
Yeah, just proud of how our guys responded. You know, we should have put that game away. You know, we're up 24-7 in the fourth. I thought we had a lot of opportunities on both sides of the ball to just put it away. You know, and Cherokee's a tough team, got a tremendous quarterback. And, you know, when you let them hang with you, they have the potential to have explosive plays every time. Yeah, I thought our guys battled through a lot of adversity within the game. And then, you know, to go down with less than 2 minutes to go, come up with a big drive like we did. I think Cade did a great job just staying calm and cool in that situation. Got the ball to a lot of guys. You know, used the sideline, got out of bounds, did all the things that we try to work on in practice. And then to finish in the end zone with 20 seconds to go was just a great, gritty drive that I think our guys will grow from and be able to pull from in some of these other big games that I hope we get to be in. So
they took a few things away from you that you usually got, and you had some other kids that really stepped up and made some big plays.
Yeah, you know, J.D. Schneider had some big catches and then runs after catch. You know, they were really, you know, loading the box in the run game, and in the pass game they were just playing really things soft over the top. And, you know, you go back and film, and they gave us some stuff. We just didn't capitalize on it. Weren't able to get in a rhythm on an offense. Just felt like as soon as we get something going, we'd get a penalty or get a negative yard play, and just we're kind of out of flow. And then I felt like, you know, in that last drive, we kind of played free and relaxed. Also felt like our guys played tight. You know, these guys have a lot of pressure on them. You know, everybody wants to talk about how, you know, what their expectations are of what this game should be score-wise. And, you know, that kind of robs the joy of just playing the game and the experience. And I feel like our guys played tight. We just got to get our guys to play loose, be their best, and, you know, whatever the outcome is then is. But if we play tight and can't be our best, that's not the way we want to play. So I'm proud of that. Hope our guys can learn from it and play better. So.
Indeed. Coach, got to be a lot of fun. You're still practicing, still preparing. You got an Osage team coming in, 6-3. What are you seeing from them?
You know, kind of a tale of two teams. Their quarterback got healthy, got out of his cast, and started to play quarterback here about 4 weeks ago. He's similar to the Paulsrud kid. He's a really good runner. Does a really good job of buying time, extending plays in the pocket, and makes some throws down the field. He's got a couple of really good receivers. They spread you out, but then they also, you know, do a lot formationally. They'll be pro-eye, they'll be on balance, they'll be spread, and they don't change personnel, so that presents some challenges. And then defensively, they're just in your face. You know, they bring a ton of pressure, more than we've seen from anybody, and play man behind it. They want to create negative yard plays on defense, get you behind the sticks, pressure you that way, and so we had to work on that all week. And it's gonna be a tough game. They're a physical team, scrappy team, run to the ball well. You know, do all the things that I appreciate in football when you watch a good team play. So.
Okay. Coach, thank you, and we'll see you Friday night on Metro Sports TV. The Central Bank pregame show. With us now is the All-State quarterback for Spirit Lake, Caden Lunt. Cade had a big football game the other night. Cade, those final 2 minutes, your football team really embraced the moment.
Yeah, we work a lot in practice on 2-minute drill. We work on situational football all the time, and that was just another one of those examples. We feel that if we prepare for that we can go into the game and feel comfortable.
Cherokee gave it the best. It came right down to the wire. You really had to use your legs more than your arm in those final minutes.
Yeah, they're playing a lot of deep coverage, which is smart. They're playing a lot of deep coverage to try to take away our fast receivers over the top. So that opens up some of the middle of the field stuff for me to get. If I can get past the D-line, I can get some open field with my legs. That's what my thought process was there.
You went to a different Tate Orphan with some big catches, a big touchdown catch. J.D. Snyder with a couple catches, little pop screen for a touchdown. You had to go to some different receivers.
Yep, so when teams try to key in on Dylan and Ethan, which is understandable, we have so many weapons on our team that they just can't game plan for everyone, and that just really speaks to our depth and that everyone's always prepared to make a play.
You have an Osage team coming up. What have you seen on tape from these guys?
You know, they're a good team. They just got their quarterback back recently from a hand injury, so he's good. Looking forward to battling with him. As far as what I've seen on film, they seem to really rally to the ball really well. They have good pursuit. They play a lot of man coverage from what I've seen. So I think that we can find some mismatches in that and exploit that.
We're with Caden Lunt, the senior star quarterback for Spirit Lake, as his football team gets ready for their second-round game against Osage. Caden, it's got to be a lot of fun to still be watching film, practicing, and preparing here deep in the playoffs.
Yeah, Coach hit on that right after our game. He said that it wasn't pretty. It wasn't our best game, but the fact that we get to keep practicing football and we get to stay together as a team and as a group is really special.
Indeed. Congratulations on your big win against Cherokee. Best of luck to you and your football team against Osage on Friday night.
Thank you.
You bet. Caden Lunt, the outstanding quarterback for the Spirit Lake Indians, as we get set here on the Central Bank pregame show. We'll be back right after this.
Banking isn't just about financial products. It's about service and what we can do for you. Those personal touches are at the core of who we are at Central Bank. Decisions are made locally by people who get to know you. And while a lot has changed since 1877, we're still committed to our customers and to being the best bank in every community we serve. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Tonight's football game is presented by CF Industries, providing clean energy to feed and fuel the world as we get set. Thank you for listening to the Central Bank pregame show. Joining us tonight, as usual, Mr. X's and O's and everything else, Mr. Rob Maynard. Rob, excellent football game last week. You probably couldn't find a better high school football game than what we witnessed.
That was a dandy of a game right down to the wire, and, of course, Mr. Lunt scampered into the end zone for the game winner with less than 2 minutes to go. You couldn't beat it right here in these facilities. We are excited to get back in this one.
Indeed. The Osage Green Devils come into this football game 6-3 on the season. We did a little tape review. As Coach Beloit said, they're scrappy, they're tough, and they do things right.
Yeah, it looks like they execute in the right way, and they may not be as big and physical as Spirit Lake, but they got some fine athletes out there, and their young quarterback and their running back seem to do a lot of work on the field, and they're kind of excited to see them take on the Indians.
As mentioned, the weather is still fine tonight. A little bit more wind coming out of the southeast, but a great night for high school football.
Yeah, a little breeze as we stepped into the dome here, as the bowl, I guess they call it. But excellent night for fall football in the state of Iowa, and you can't beat it at the beginning of November.
Indeed. The winner of this football game goes to the quarterfinal. We do know if Spirit Lake wins the football game, they will host here next week in the quarterfinal football game. Let's talk a little bit about the Spirit Lake Indian football team. Coach Beloit said went back to some of the fundamentals this week in practice. Was not real happy with some of the things they did, up 24-7, maybe laxed a little bit coming in the second half.
Yeah, they may have stood back on their laurels a little bit, fall back on their heels, but I'll tell you what, that Cherokee did an excellent job on the outside receivers, shutting them down and changed Spirit Lake's way they walk up the field and score 40. So I don't know. I didn't see so many bad playing by Spirit Lake. I think Cherokee just came and played super well, and Spirit Lake just continues to be a force.
Saw a few questionable calls, but nevertheless, we just moved on from that. Spirit Lake's quarterback, Cade Lunt, was outstanding, more with the head and the legs last week, made some big key runs, including the game-winning touchdown.
Yeah, he just, you watched Coach Beloit down the sideline there the other night, last Friday night, just walking calm, cool, and collected, and you saw the same out of his quarterback, which is a good sign that the quarterback mimics the coach, and he just went down the field methodically, down to the inside the 10 and waltzed into the end zone.
When you haven't had a close football game for a while to play and execute like that, Bodie Higgins getting the first down, making sure he got the first down first, ran out of bounds, just heads-up play.
Yeah, and like you say, they really haven't had a challenge since the first game of the season against Algona. So to keep your mindset, to know what to do in those last few minutes of the ball game is an excellent job, and it goes back to coaching, I do believe.
Each and every game we do have the Vern Ide motor cars play or keys to the game from Vern Eide Motor Cars of Sioux City and Sioux Falls, and number 1 for Spirit Lake. Rob, let's get off to a good start.
Yeah, I think that's the key tonight. Don't start slow. Get out there, get the ball, get it in the end zone, get the lead, and then go from there.
Secondly, on the Vern Eide keys to the game is prepare for the blitz. The Green Devils come with a lot of pressure.
They like to bring the heat, and a lot of times what that'll do is that'll open up your outsides. And, of course, with this receiving core for between Orpin and Stecker and the likes of them, J.D. Snyder catching a pass across the middle last week, you got to watch out for that, and I think Spirit Lake will be excited to see the blitz.
And thirdly, key to the game, we talk about it every time in playoff football, survive in advance.
Yeah, that is the biggest key, and we saw a lot of it. Saw a lot of that last week, and here we go. I don't think they want to play it that way tonight.
Spirit Lake will kick off as they get set here tonight. Class 2A second-round football. Spirit Lake Indians ranked number 2, 9-1 on the season against the Osage Green Devils, ranked number 13, 6-3. We'll see what happens here as Keegan Ryder, the sophomore, will kick it off to get things rolling here from Spirit Lake, and we are underway. Tail dragger is going to go back into the end zone, and it'll be first down for the Green Devils as they get set here, led by their outstanding quarterback, Quinn Street. 10 touchdowns on the season for the junior. He has passed for 600 yards, ran for another 300. He did miss some time with some injuries here as he gets set. At one tailback will be Severin Dodds. He is also their leading receiver and rusher with over 400 yards rushing. And then Brock Trees, number 5. They run multiple type offense, does the Green Devils, as they'll go with twin receivers on both sides, and the quarterback Street will get set, and they shift right again to a bunch set here on the left. Spirit Lake looks like they're coming with pressure. Street's going to try to get to the outside. Waiting for him is Sam Hendrickson as he comes up, makes the tackle, and Terry Sexton. Terry has been outstanding. Had a big pick last week, did number 12 for the Indians. The receivers for the Green Devils, Madden Ulenhop will be at 1 wide receiver. He has caught 5 TDs, and Sage Christensen, a big receiver at 6'3", will be the other. They do use a tight end every once in a while. That'll be Isaac Hudeck from the tight end. They go right up the middle into a tribe of Indians. Not much there as they try a little plunge there to test things out as getting the football was number 5, Brock Trees, and standing there waiting for him was Ethan Carlson, who has been playing very well. The Indians will rotate a lot of their defensive players in and out. Watch Tyson Robinson, number 52. He has been outstanding. Cam Lee, number 40, the junior outside linebacker, a defensive end, if you will, has been good as well. Ethan Stecker's over there on the right at 6'5". Third down from the 24. Street on a quarterback draw, a little pressure, gets it. Now he flips it over. May have been beyond the line of scrimmage, is caught and getting close to his first down on a nice play right there as they flip it over on the middle and getting the first down, and it was close, Rob, to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, he was really close to it there. He must have known right where he's at on a heads up play, and a nice job by this offensive line staying home, not getting downfield. That's a great key there.
Always got to wonder about that, but nice play right there by Street, and as Coach Beloit said, he's a very headsy football player, and he showed it right there with that nice pass. So first down for the Green Devils. From the 42. Play action fake. Street, who carries the ball a lot, is going to break up to the 45. Has a little area, cuts it back, very quick feet, picks up the better part of 9 yards, up by midfield, very close to his first down.
Yeah, nice dance there as he jumped to his left and back to his right, back to his left again, found a hole and made a real nice pickup of 8 there.
And the Spirit Lake Indians defense is going, oh no, not another one of these guys, as they got a full taste of last week with Cherokee quarterback. Sage Christensen made that first down catch for the Green Devils. A little delay. He's going to be very close to his first down, just over midfield at the 49 of the Indians. They're going to say third down. He's a foot short as they run a little dive right here. And right now that offensive line looks pretty good for the Green Devils. That's Bo Taylor at one guard, Hunter Brown the other guard. At center will be Alex Manchin. the two tackles, Sawyer Bradu and Lager Nels. As it's going to be a third down, they go to with out of the old traditional I. Street, the quarterback from the Spirit Lake 49, just has a yard to go, and they're not going to get it as they try to go right down the middle, and nothing goes there as Will Detzworth came flying in from his linebacker position, and that's what Will Detzworth does. He makes big plays on offensive defense, and an early decision here for the Green Devils on a fourth down, and now a full yard.
Yeah, that backed him up a little bit there. As that, I don't think you're going to do that up the middle tonight. It looks like the big boys up front so far have been nothing but stout.
Well, when you're a 24-point underdog, you go for it, and that's what the Green Devils are going to do. Got to watch the hard count on 4th and 1. Street, the quarterback, there it is. And Tyson Robinson went. He's pointing at the line like you should do, but I think they're going to get Tyson for outside. Nope, they got a legal procedure on the tight end. Tyson wasn't making it up. The savvy veteran, indeed.
Well, that's what you do, is you point it out and help out the officiating.
Great job. And that'll send them back, and now they certainly will have to punt into a tough win. So the Green Devils pick up an initial first down. They had 2 plays to get a yard, and they couldn't do it. They're going to get another procedure right here as the left guard jumped on a false start and going to head it right back as the referee came flying in there. Referee usually, it's either a false start or a hold when he gets talking, when he gets going. And Wesley Walls, who returned a punt 75 yards, is waiting at his own 34-yard line.
Yeah, right there, this set up nicely for Wesley Walls. We saw him last week. Look out for him again here, and this is not what you want to do if you're a Green Devils. Get back on your heels against this Spirit Lake team.
There's a snap, and he just gets it off. Low line drive. Walls going to gamble. No, they're going to say, nope, not enough room, as went to his knees to make the catch and was hit there by number 11, Bryson Volklander, and Bryson got in there just a little quick, did the 5'11 junior. So that's going to be interference on the catch, and the Spirit Lake Indians are going to have great field position when they get started. So Spirit Lake will come out, and starting lineups for the Indians, and this explosive offense averaging over 40 points per game, as Cade Lunt, the All-State senior quarterback, with 28 touchdown passes, 4 touchdown runs, including that big one last week. He's going to look to throw right away, fires it out. Ball is caught and leaning forward to about the 47-yard line as they come out to Ethan Stecker, and Ethan makes the catch. No, that was Dylan over there, and they're getting Dylan right in the game as Dylan Stecker makes the catch. Did not have a catch last week, which is strange. He has 10 touchdowns on the season. Gets a first catch right there, getting him in the football game early.
Yeah, that was my thoughts. You took it right out of my mouth as I looked over and I saw Dylan make that catch. I thought they were going to establish him early because get him going this week. He didn't get much last.
Bodie Higgins and Will Ditzworth are the backs, both outstanding, both over 500 yards. They're going to go with a quick hitch pass, and a nice play there as they came firing up, and guess who made the play there on Tate Orpin, who made the catch for Spirit Lake, but Street came up from his free safety position, made a quick tackle, no gain on the play.
Yeah, Street's a wonderful athlete, good ball player, of course a heady up football player. Nice job, nice tackle there, because that's not an easy thing to do on Orpin.
So the Indians from their own 43 will have a third down and long 3 right here. Higgins to the right, Stecker in motion. They fake, they give it to Higgins, puts his head down. Not much room there. Maybe got a yard, is going to be short of his first down. So Coach Beloit will have a decision to make here. The receivers for the Indians, Dylan Stecker leads the state in touchdown receptions. His twin brother, Ethan Strecker at 6'5", going to Iowa State. Joey Andres, J.D. Snyder, and Tate Orpin, all big playmakers, will be in and out at the slot, but they're going to have to punt the football away, as Coach Beloit will probably try a hard count right here and see if he can get it done. 4th down and 2 from their own 45. Snap is high, somewhat lopsided, and the ball shanked. as it's going to go out of bounds at the 47-yard line of the Green Devils, and they'll have great field position as the kick went off the side of the foot, downwind, and that one hurts.
Yeah, that one is a little bit of a stinger, and of course shank and a little bit of wind pushed that right out of bounds.
The Green Devil offense, as we talked about, Quinn Street, you saw him early making some good runs. Severin Dodd, Brock Trees are the running backs. Madden Hewlin Hop, Sage Christensen, Isaac Hodek are your receivers. From their own 47, they go right up the middle. They hand the ball to their outstanding sophomore, and he's going to carry Indians for a first down. That was Gavin. A great run right there as they just put their head down, and good surge by the offensive line of the Green Devils.
Yeah, it was a nice drive right there, pushing ahead for 9, and the big fella just kept lumbering and tough to bring down.
So just short of his first down inside Indian territory. Little play action. Street's going to try to get the out perimeter. He's going to lose yardage. So they've lost yardage both times on short, with short yardage to get, and they're going to go backwards, facing now a third down and a long 3.
Yeah, that was good defense. Come up there and swallow them up, get to the outside, and push in on your ends. Stay home. Did a nice job all the way around. Good fundamental defense by the Spirit Lake Indians.
I thought the big sophomore, we saw him carry Gavin Muller, the big sophomore at 6 foot, 195 pounds, would get the call on that 3rd and 1. They didn't go to him, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Watch Street on the bootleg here. There's snaps going to be dropped. He's better get on it. He does. And short yardage right now is hurting Osage.
Yeah, that little bit of a pushback after they got 9 yards on the first play from scrimmage there, and then they just started backing up, and now on the punt formation once again.
Back-to-back possessions. The Green Devils had 2nd and 3rd and short. Both times they couldn't get it, so now punting into the wind will be the Green Devils as Braden Blair, senior. And watch out for Braden. He's a pretty good athlete. 5'11", 180 pounds. He can really run. You never know. Snap, and that's a low line drive as the punting. It's going to take a Green Devil bounce as they give it a little wave, and they're going to down it at the Spirit Lake 18. So it'll be the second possession for the Indians as Lunt will take them out, the quarterback. Bodie Higgins, Ditworth, the receivers. The 2 Strecker boys will be on the outside. Andreas, Schneider, Orpin will be in and out. You'll see them make big plays. JD and Tate both scored big touchdowns last week. Up front, Tyson Robinson, Nolan Thiesfield, Ethan Carlson, Jackson Knutson, the sophomore, has played very well at guard, and Jasper Robinson. Jasper at center has done an excellent job out of this shotgun offense. You've got to have someone that can snap it. We've rarely seen a bad snap out of Jackson Robinson. So first down for the Indians. The little counter play goes right up the middle, and putting his head down and his shoulders is Bodie Higgins. Excuse me, that's Will Ditsworth as they go alternate. Will gets the call, slams it forward. Will, as we've seen, does about everything for the Indians, whether it's running, kicking, tackling, intercepting, leading the team in interceptions as well, as Will Ditsworth has his first down, gain of 11. So from their own 29-yard line, here come the Indians. Lunt. Quick little hitch plays caught by J.D. Schneider, ducks one tackler, slips out there to about the 34-yard line. And you know, Osage, when they watch tape, they're like, whew, you cannot concentrate on just one player from Spirit Lake. They have a lot of weapons, and Chris Kyle, their outstanding coach for Osage, was probably saying, okay, we got to take away something. What will it be, Rob?
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do is pick the poison and, try and muffle that.
Second down from the 35. Here's a handoff. Orphan's going to go to the outside. He's going to have his first down as he's ridden out of bounds. And first down for the Indians, their second one of the possession. Making the tackle that time was Bryce Volklander, the junior. He made the play. Well, they're going to say he's out of bounds, just short of his first down, so it's going to be 3rd down and 1 as once again the spots kind of get us.
Well, he went ahead of the sticks as he ran out of bounds. I mean, I just can't.
Cade Lunt threw his hands up like, all right, we got a 3rd down and short, and you never know here. As Orpin goes in motion, Cade Lunt's going to keep it. Big hole, and he's going to have himself his first down. And lanes forward to the 47-yard line. Great blocking up front. Carlson and Knutson and Jasper Robinson did a nice job to open that hole. And Cade Lunt, we saw it in the opener against Algona. Didn't need to run in many of these games, but last week he really showed his skills.
Yeah, a real nice job. Just an all-around great athlete and a heady football player.
The temerity that Cade Lunt plays quarterback is something to watch. There's a chance he fires out. Tate Orpin makes the catch, goes about the 49-yard line, as we've seen a lot of hitch passes for the Indians, so they're forcing the cornerbacks for the Green Devils to come up and make tackles, and that was Madden Hewlin Hop, the senior, 6'2", 180, made the play right there. The Green Devil defense played pretty well throughout the season, as they'll face a 2nd down, as they like to stunt and they like to blitz. And they have 5 runners up right now. Little play action fake. Lunt's going to look for the slip screen to Ditzworth. He's got it, lowers his shoulders, has his first down, fumbles the football, and I believe the Green Devils have it. Will tried to get a little more out of there, took a big hit, and fumbled the football, and the Green Devils have it. Beautiful play by the Indians, but Will Ditzworth just couldn't hang on the ball, trying a little extra effort there.
Yeah, he kind of got his back spun to the defense, and they popped him head on the helmet right there, and the ball popped out.
Took a big hit on the sidelines over there by Braden Blair, the punter, who went over there and made a nice hit. And it's going to be the 3rd possession with 2:10 to go in the first quarter for the Green Devils. It's been an interesting game, to say the least, here, as both teams of, especially the Green Devils, have faced short yardage on 2nd and 3rd down, have not been able to continue their drive. Street, the quarterback, is going to go empty here, which usually means he's going to run the football. The Indians win their 3-5. He's going to roll, look, and he's going to run it to the outside. Has running room. He's at the 50, turns the corner. He's at the 45. One thing you do, Rob, when you watch a football team on tape, you don't see the actual size and you don't see the actual speed. This young quarterback can run.
Yeah, he's got a lot of quickness and, of course, explosiveness. And the defense there, they stayed home and played good defense on the receivers. And, he had no choice but to keep it himself, but what a nice run he had.
Indeed. Picks up 20 yards on the play, 1st down from the Indian 45. So far, the Green Devils have moved the ball very well on 1st down. 3-4 defense, sometimes 3-5. Street's going to keep it again, going to turn it up, and he's going to lean forward for about 5 yards. Had the ball hanging out there a little bit. The Indians were scratching and reaching for it, but couldn't get it, and it's going to be a big 1st down gain for their outstanding quarterback, Quinn Street. Just a junior. Missed a handful of games this year, but you can see why he's an aggressive football player.
Yeah, right there. A nice cut back. Good hole in the middle by the offensive line there. Opened it up, but just a heady football player.
On the Spirit Lake side of the football field come the Green Devils of Osage. Have played very well here early. Fake reverse, keeping the ball, leaning forward. Staying home was Ethan Strecker. Nice play by the outstanding All-Stater for the Indians. Gain of 1 on the play.
Yeah, he did a nice job right there. Stayed home, patient on defense, and a good tackle.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd and probably 4 right now. As a little fake reverse, not a bad call. Joey Andres out there as well. Joey's played very well defensively, as the Spirit Lake Indian have a lot of athletes between 6 foot and 6'3", and they can all play. 30 seconds to go. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. Street, the quarterback, is going to drop straight back, looks to run, has a receiver open, the ball caught, and getting his first down and making a nice play there was Severin Dodd, the junior, 6'3". He's a leading pass receiver and rusher on the football team. Second leading rusher behind the quarterback, but leading rusher running back. And he was wide open, and Street made a nice play as the Indians put pressure on him, but Dodd slipped out of the backfield and was wide open.
Yeah, a nice read again, and just creating enough time in the backfield as an offensive quarterback like that opened up that receiver.
Tonight's football game is brought to you by CF Industries. They provide clean energy and they feed and fuel the world. We'll be back with the second quarter. Good football game happening right now. Scoreless game as the Osage Green Devils and the Spirit Lake Indians are in a good one when we come back on Metro Sports.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Iowa Lakes is the biggest bang for your buck. I don't know why you wouldn't come here. There's more to community colleges than you think. It's not just go to class and go home. There's still so many fun things you can do on campus. I made some great friendships with my professors. Like, I wanted to go to class. I wanted to do their assignments. You know, I liked the challenge that they gave me. And I think that makes a world of difference. I couldn't have asked for more. My name is Lauren Flayhardy, and I think Iowa Lakes is the perfect place to be.
From the 30-yard line, the Green Devils with the football and a first down. Another nice drive, have yet to score, but knocking at the door right here against that tenacious Indian defense. Quinn Street, the junior quarterback, with those green shoes. Little play draw, popping right up the middle, and big yardage and keeping his feet. Beautiful run right there as they went with a little trap right up the middle by Brock Trees. And Brock, another one of these juniors, put his head down and popped through there.
Heck of a drive there by the young running back. Got his legs going and carried a couple defenders with him all the way down to the 5-yard line. Nice drive so far by Osage.
Got a great block from Hunter Brown and Bo Taylor to pop him open, and it's first and down, first and goal, first down at the 5-yard line for the Green Devils. Street, very dangerous inside the red zone. Dodds comes in motion. They play action fake. There's a fumble, and the Indians have it. Wesley Walls recovers the fumble. Great penetration that time by the Indians, and they stand off that first and goal. Great pressure right here. Little play action quarterback draw. We've seen this a million times, but the Indians scouted this one out very well, and here they come, and they make the play. Great play.
Wesley Walls again a big factor after coming back from injury.
J.D. Snyder from his linebacker position came up to force the fumble, and the Indians survive, and it'll be first down at their own 9-yard line against I don't know, Rob, what do you think? 15-mile-an-hour wind, but that doesn't seem to stop this potent attack. Andres comes in motion, gets the football, going to turn the corner, has lead blockers out there. Bode Higgins looked for a couple guys to block, picked the wrong one, and good tackle right there by the Green Devils, but a good first down gain right there for the Indians as they're facing their own. Nice tackle there by Gavin Muller. Muller's sophomores all over the place making plays. So second down from the 16. Lunt's going to look, turn, he's going to get sacked. From the outside that time, great play as they came after him, and number 75 with a big play right there for the Green Devils, as that's going to bring the sticks back. And boy, you'd like to take a chance on second and short, but sometimes it backfires, and it did just right there.
A nice job on defense, coming around the backside there and closing out quickly to make the tackle.
So that's going to bring up third down and 10. Trips this way. Lunt's going to look, Going to get out of his end zone. Now he's going to throw it away. Was he out of the pocket? They are hoping. The official has his hand on the flag, but I believe he was out of the pocket, threw it away, and good. That pressure we talked about. Dodds came in on the blitz and made a great play there, as did number 53, Alex Manchin, another one of these juniors. Boy, they got a young football team. They're not afraid to come, are they?
No, they're bringing it, and we said they would blitz and they would come at you hot and heavy, and that time Lunt just able to get the ball off, so they saved. Probably would have been a safety as he was in the end zone there.
Coach Beloit said they send people, and they certainly did right there. Legger Niels had that first big sack on second down, and he just gets it away. Might have got a piece of it. They did, as the punter was ran into. It's going to take a Spirit Lake bounce against that wind and deflected. Indians are lucky to get out of there at the 40, their own 41 when we come back on Metro Sports.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics.
We're back in a hurry. They're not messing around tonight. Quinn Street, the quarterback, is going to roll to his right, going to put some speed on. He got knocked out of bounds late, and that's going to be a penalty at the 37-yard line. As Street got outside, got pushed from behind, and that's going to be 15 big yards on the Indians. You want to be aggressive, but not quite like that. The defense for the Indians, and it's been very good despite that play. Bodie Higgins will be at one linebacker, leads the team in tackling. Up front, they'll go with Tyson Robinson. Noah Lee will be in there. Ethan Carlson. The linebackers, there's many, including Joey Andres, Will Ditzworth, J.D. Schneider, all playmakers. Ethan Stecker, the defensive end, is all over the field. Wesley Walls is the deep safety. Dylan Stecker and Terry Sexton are the corners. Both of them are ball hawks, but first down for the Green Devils at the 22-yard line. They shift strong to the left. That's what they like to seem to do. They're going to go right up the middle, and good tackle right there coming up. I believe that was Ditzworth as he cuts him down at the line of scrimmage. That's J.D. Snyder with a nice tackle, and it's going to gain of 2 right there as Dodds got the call. And nice play by J.D. Snyder, who we've seen make a lot of big plays.
Yeah, Schneider, he's all over the field. We see him making a lot of great plays and, just coming up there and making the hit and maybe a pickup of about a half a yard.
Second down and 8 at the Indian 23-yard line. Strong left again for these Green Devils. They'll go in motion as Muller goes wide, the sophomore. They got one-on-one out here. They're looking that way. They're going to throw underneath the Dodds, and he breaks one tackle, but Will Ditzworth's going to make sure. Well, he's still going to hang in there, but Sexton comes up, as does Sam Hendrickson, to wipe him out. Nice play there, though, by Will Ditzworth, the inside linebacker.
There's Ditzworth once again, and those number 23 and number 24 very active out of that linebacker area and making a lot of tackles for these Spirit Lake Indians. And we talked about their body styles, how much similar they are, and number 3 and 23 and number 24, so hard to tell apart out there. Great job by both those fellas.
Loss of 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 from the 22. They are with the wind. Single coverage to the left. Quinn Street's going to find a back, fires, and dropping the football. He had running room had he caught it. Did Madden Eulenhop, and Madden probably wants that one back.
Yeah, Eulenhop is one of their big play leaders on the team, and he probably doesn't miss too many of those. I think he might have saw a closing speed on the cornerback coming at him over there on that right side.
It's a lot easier from up here than it is down there. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 10. Just moments ago, first down at the 5-yard line. The Green Devils fumbled. The Indians recovered, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and 10. You still got to watch your hard count here, Rob, to not shorten up the yardage. They're going to drop back. Street's going to drop. He has one man to beat. Does. Gets to the outside. He's at the 10. He's at the 8. And he's brought out of bounds. But what a run by Street as he went against the flow that time. Beautiful run.
Yeah, once again there as he split 4 defenders. Elusively gets through the middle of them there and is able to pick up that first down. Nice run by Street.
Dylan Stecker came over and made the tackle on 4th and 10. It will give them the Green Devils first and goal at the 7. They were just here a while ago. Street on a blitz by J.D. Snyder fumbled the football, and they have first and goal here at the 7-yard line. Second quarter action of a scoreless football game. The Green Devils knocking at the door. Single back, they go to Muller, and beautiful play by J.D. Snyder again, as Muller says he's not down, but J.D. saw that, and no gain on the play. Good play by J.D.
Yeah, J.D. Snyder come up there, sniffed that right out, nipped it right at the line of scrimmage, and knocked him down.
So that'll bring up second down and goal. Bo Taylor and Tyson Robinson. Bo Taylor, the guard for the Green Devils, and Tyson, the outstanding defensive tackle for the Indians, are having quite a battle inside right there, as it's going to bring up second down. Watch out for Street, as he likes to keep the football. And here he goes on the bootleg. Chase, Snyder has him, and watch a fumble, and they sack him. Another big play by J.D. Snyder with a little help from Will Detzworth. So Snyder stayed home, came hard, got the elusive Street, made the play.
Yeah, nice job right there. He was able to bottle him up there in the backfield. You can watch this replay real quick here.
J.D. Snyder with another big play. He caused a fumble on first and goal from the 5, and now second and goal from the 7. J.D. with that closing speed makes the play as Street continued to try to make the play with that ball aloft out there, and you got to watch out. So it's going to be third and goal from the 19. Street kept it the last time on 4th down, but he's got a longer way to go here on 3rd. Rolls to his left, fires, and the ball is caught at the 7-yard line as they rolled Street to the left, which is very hard to do. And he threw the football complete. Nice catch by Sage Christensen, Jr. at 6'1", 185 pounds. And that's going to make it 4th and goal now from the 8-yard line. And we're going to watch the elusive Street be Jackson Paulsrud from Cherokee right here as he'll be running all over the place, trying to make something happen on this 4th down and goal from the 8. The Green Devils' second trip inside the 10. They fumbled the first time. It's 4th and goal here. Street with trips to the right, takes the snap, rolls, sidesteps, gonna turn, gonna look, and it's gonna be a touchdown for Street. What a run by Quinn Street. They went trips to the right. He ran back to the left. Will Ditzworth couldn't get him. Touchdown, Green Devils.
Yeah, nice cut back there as Ditzworth went by. Nice elusive play again by Street.
They emptied over here as they go across, and he knew exactly what he was going to do. And with that speed, he did it as Bodie Higgins tried to throw him out of bounds, but couldn't get it done. And that's a touchdown for Osage. Isaac Hodek is going to kick the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is up. Kick is good. And it's 7-0 with 5:46. The Green Devils have had the football for most of the first half. When we come back, the Indians will try to tie up the football game.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Holy smokes, I didn't see this happening. You can bring that back a little bit. Metro Sports TV is proud to present Iowa High School football, 7-0. Another nice drive, short field, but the Green Devils converted some fourth downs there, 2 of them.
Yeah, two nice plays. Street is a really, really heady quarterback, and he's able to make the most out of nothing there in 2 different situations. Luckily, he didn't fumble the ball for him, and Spirit Lake was all over that, but he came back and got her done.
You bet. They had first and goal at the 7. It turned into be third and goal back at the 19, but they got it going, and here come the Indians as they bring it up to about the 30-yard line. Good return right there. It's going to be first down for this potent offense. Wesley Walls, who missed 6 games, returned to punt for a touchdown. He's still getting back in game shape, but good return there and good field position for the Indians. 5:41 to go here in the first half, Rob.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit slow of a start, and of course there are Vern keys to the game. That's one thing that Coach Boyd and company wanted to do, was get off to a hot, quick start, and we haven't seen it so far. 5:41 left in the half here, and yet to get on the board.
This Osage defense is as good as advertised. They're coming hard. Dylan Strecker to the right with single coverage. This will be against the wind. Lunt's going to look that way. Pressure again on him. Going to turn the corner and pick up about 4 yards on first down. Nice play by Cade. Again, the pressure comes by these Green Devils. They play like devils. As Brandon Blair comes up, and Blair, we saw him in the warm-ups where there's a football player, and he certainly plays like that. Inside linebacker at 5'11", 195 pounds, and he can really move. So gain of 4 for Cade Lunt, 28 touchdowns on the season. 4 rushing touchdowns, some big runs on third down. It's second down right here. He's going to keep it right up the middle, nothing there.
Sniffing that out. Big number 62 right in there with the rest of them. Number 75 as well for the Osage. Nice job by those young lads.
You bet. As they come with pressure, don't they? Even up front, they do such a nice job. As Niles was in there to make a nice play. Another nice play by him. And Jax Balamo, as they're going to roll out on third down and 3, and it's just overthrown. Pressure was put on as Cade probably wanted to extend that just a little longer, and it's incomplete, and it's a 3 and out for the Indians. We haven't seen much of that this year. And right now, the momentum and kicking into the wind will be Walls. He had a tail dragger his first time. He's going to look for a better one right here. A couple of scores in. West Lyon is up 14-0 against Western Christian. Snap is good, and the kick is it's going to be short into that wind. Takes a bounce for the Green Devils right there, and it's going to be down at the 47-yard line. We're going to stay here, Rob, because we learned our lesson the first time. Officials put it down and go, and this is going to be a clutch defensive possession for the Indians. Down 7-0, going downwind and downhill have been the Green Devils.
Yeah, I think this is a key possession for the Spirit Lake Indians to get a 3-and-out stop right off the bat here, get the ball back, get some momentum on offense headed to halftime.
From the 47-yard line of Spirit Lake, the Green Devils of Osage, 6-3 on the season, certainly not playing that way. Quarterback Quinn Street, he has been the star tonight, had the touchdown run, got a step and throw, shot puts it over, nice catch, gain of 5 on first down, as doesn't have the greatest motion, kind of like a shot put, but hey, if it works, do it.
Yeah, if you can get her done like that in 5 yards of crack, I think they'll take that all night long against this stout Spirit Lake defense. So nice play there, coming out of the break, the punt, had the plan all set up. Nice 5-yard pickup.
Brock Trees on that catch. Gain of 5 from the Indian 42-yard line. Street. You really got to watch him. Pressure's coming. He's going to roll to his left, dumps the ball off, and had that ball been caught by Madden Eulenhop, look out. He was gone. Headsy play. Eulenhop was probably a run play, was trying to block, and he had a blocker downfield, and that would have been 6 points.
Yeah, Eulenhop just a little bit, maybe cold fingertips out there. That's 2 balls he's dropped that he normally catches, I'm sure. So, of course, the video I've watched, I didn't see too many of those drops. So just probably a little uncharacteristic of him, and he'll have more opportunity. But like I said, Spirit Lake's got to do.
Madden has 5 touchdowns on the season. May have dropped number 6 right there. Another third down and 5. Probably two down territory for the Green Devils. Street, little hitch pattern, popping to the outside. Sam Hendrickson with a nice play. Coming up from the free safety spot, one-on-one tackling on Sage Christensen. Nice play by Sam.
Yeah, excellent job by Sam right there, and that's what they needed. The Spirit Lake Indians needed that 3 and out, and they got her.
So they're going to punt the football away, and as we said, big defensive possession for the stand for the Indians. They needed that, and they got out of it.
Yeah, now dropping two returners back on this ball, and look to get a good return here for the Indians.
Walls, it goes back, as does Schneider. We don't get to see Ty Higgins back there, the outstanding freshman. We like to watch Ty, but probably not the time and place, as that kick is going to head up towards Jackson, Minnesota, and into the end zone. When we come back from the 20-yard line, the Indians with 3:55 to go, they trail 7-0 on the second round of the Class 2A Iowa State playoffs. From their own 20, Cade Lunt's going to hand the ball off to Bodie Higgins, breaks 1 tackle, gets to the outside, breaks another tackle, leans forward for a gain of 5. Good effort by Bodie Higgins, the all-time leading touchdown maker in Spirit Lake High School history. How about that? They were pretty good football players, certainly over the last decade and a half.
Yeah, there's certainly some good talent up here, so that is a whale of a mouthful.
So Bodie gets the better part of 6 yards, all effort right there as the Osage coaches were out. They wanted to hold on the perimeter, didn't get it. And with 3:19 to go, Lunt is going to face a second down. Bodie Higgins again bounces off, has his first down, and gets to the 32-yard line with a forward spot as the Indians trying to get that run game that was not very effective last week in gear.
I see here, Pat, a score update there with one of our premier schools. Hinton Blackhawks are up 7-0 over OABCIG.
How about that? Had to go on the road after beating them at home. Under 3 minutes to go, 1st and 10 from the 32. Cade Lunt, the quarterback. The senior's going to fire it outside. The ball caught by Dylan Strecker. He's going to be out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. Quick out. Good to see Dylan get in there. His third catch of the football game. And they're only going to lean him forward to the 41-yard line, close to his first down. He was out of bounds, so the clock will stop as the Indians just about ready to get in their 2-minute offense, and we've seen them practice that, and then we saw them execute that last week against Cherokee. They'll be going into a wind here, 2nd down and 1. Higgins, the lone back. He's going to get the football. He's going to get hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, nice tackle right there, coming up and making the big pop, number 75, the big fella.
Legger Niles again. Boy, he is a good football player. He has made 2 or 3 plays right there. And right now, the Indian offensive line, who has been so good this year, the Robinsons, Carlson, Peacefield, and Knutson, kind of getting handled up front just a little bit. It's 3rd and 3, Rob.
Yeah, they're probably not all on the same call just yet, and get themselves together here. Plenty of game to go, and, of course, a lot on this drive here.
From the 39-yard line, here comes that blitz. Right up the middle comes Muller. They look for the screen. They got it. And Niles pulled back, and he made the play on there as Ditzworth is stopped short. It was the proper call, but great play by Niles.
Oh, yeah, he came up there and made a nice job, a nice grab there. Good play call as there was room. Just really nice job of reading that and jumping up there by Niles.
Clock running, 1:48 to go. It's going to be 4th down and 1. Coach Beloit is going to run the clock down, take his time, decide what to do into this somewhat brisk wind. and the punting has not been real good. But Coach Beloit's going to run this down, probably call timeout, and we'll see what happens when he comes back out. My guess is he'll probably punt the football. They do get the football to start the second half, and that'll play into the decision against this win. So 4th and 1 when we come back on Metro Sports.
Iowa Lakes is the biggest bang for your buck. I don't know why you wouldn't come here. There's more to community colleges than you think. It's not just go to class and go home. There's still so many fun things you can do on campus. I made some great friendships with my professors. Like, I wanted to go to class. I wanted to do their assignments. You know, I liked the challenge that they gave me. And I think that makes a world of difference. I couldn't have asked for more. My name is Lauren Flayhardy, and I think Iowa Lakes is the perfect place to be.
Watch Sports Zone on KCAU Channel 9 with Anthony Mitchell. He'll have all kinds of highlights, including highlights of the Spirit Lake Indian game. A lot of good football going around this. Sioux City East Black Raiders are tied with West Des Moines Valley 14-14. Chris Ford, the outstanding quarterback, 47-yard touchdown pickoff return. Good job by Chris. So the Black Raiders playing good football against second-ranked Valley. Coach Beloit has decided he will punt the football. You never know. Look out for the fake. We're looking for Bodie Higgins out there because he would be the guy they snap it to. 4th down and 1. They do go back to Wesley Walls. His punt is much better this time. It's a high, long kick, and it's going to take a side kick. Strange bounces tonight against that wind. Going to be down by the Indians as Caleb Johnson gets down to down the football at the 27-yard line. It's going to be 1st down for the Green Devils. 1:09 to go. You lead. You have the wind. What are you doing here, Rob?
Well, I suppose you could probably take a shot here early and see how it plays out. And quarterback does have a little bit of an arm, maybe, you know, but you don't want to turn it over. So these guys, knowing what I see there, you're going to put it in the hands of the quarterback and let Street make a play.
And that's exactly what he's done so far in this football game. A big 4th and 19 conversion, and then a 4th down touchdown. They are going to go for the wheel route. Street's going to look, and as you said, not there, and he's going to be thrown out of bounds. As once he saw the play break down, he said, we're not going to get it. They tried the wheel route to Muller, but great coverage by the Indians. Detzworth, the linebacker, that's his responsibility, but Sam Hendrickson shaded that as well. Took the wheel route away, wasn't there. There was your shot. Now I expect them probably to run the football.
Yeah, I would think so. And you're punting with the wind if you have to punt at this position of the game there. They're probably the only thing the young lad could have done there. Any different is throw the ball away rather than taking a 5-yard loss.
Junior quarterback Quinn Street has been the star tonight, 6'1", 185 pounds. He's going to roll to his right, being chased by Will Detzworth. He doesn't get there. They throw the ball out of bounds, going to stop the clock. And that surprised me. I thought they'd just run her down third and 15. And you do not want to mess around with the Spirit Lake offense. Been quiet tonight, but we know full well they can pop it at any time. So 3rd down and 56 seconds to go, second quarter. Nevada is leading Bishop Heelan 7-0. Somewhat of an upset there in the second quarter. West Lyon continues to lead 14-0 against Western Christian, just up the road from here. West Lyon ranked number 1. Spirit Lake Indians ranked number 2. Doesn't matter here. Little draw play to Muller. He's going to go and fall down. Coach Beloit will use his time out at the 26-yard line. So the Green Devils tried for a big play with somewhat not great field position. Couldn't do it. And the Indians are going to get the football back, and you never know. We've seen enough special play ball in high school football. We got a timeout. We're going to take it with them. 50 seconds to go. Indians will have probably one more last crack here before half. It's 7-0. The Osage Green Devils lead.
Cleaner dishes, tubs, sinks, and more? Call H2O4U at 258-SOFT. Want softer hair, skin, clothes, and towels? Call 258-SOFT. Want safe, clean drinking water? Call 258-SOFT. Have an existing water system that you want checked? Call 258-SOFT for the $69 Serviceman Special. Want a free water test? Call 258-SOFT. Great water is all we do at H2O4U. Call 712-258-SOFT or go to softwater.com.
Well, they're going to punt the football. They have it downwind. Waiting back at his own 40 is Wesley Walls. They should get good field position right here. Braden Blair is going to get the snap, but we're going to have a false start called on the Green Devils, I believe. Or we have an equipment. We might have an equipment situation as a side judge saw something. Nope, legal procedure on the Green Devils. Their third penalty of the night. Going to send them back 5 yards, and they're going to send Wesley Walls up 5 yards. So good field position right here. So
Spirit Lake's more than likely going to get a couple shots here with 50 seconds to go. And, of course, Walls may take it to the house like he did last week.
He certainly will. Indians do not have 10 up. They do have 9 up. All of them good athletes, including the Strecker boys. And we got another false start right here, and it's coming back even further. So look out, and not running some clock there by Osage may come back and bite them.
Possibly could here as Spirit Lake's quick striking offense with the athletes they got out there. This is long from being over at halftime.
Wesley Walls waiting at his own 50 as he gets set, and was at his own 40, so certainly 10 yards right there. There's Wesley. There's the kick. It's a high tail dragger. Very good. Walls going way back to his 35. Gets set, and a bunch of Green Devils are away. What a punt right there by Blair, and that was a big play. Small things make a big difference. Not only was it a long punt, it was high as well.
Yeah, nice punt there as he got it up in the wind and let it drift and drove him all the way back to the 35 with 15-yard back pedal did Wesley Walls.
As Keith Jackson would say, he got it up in the Santa Ana winds. So that's going to bring the clock at 40 seconds. Cade Lunt has thrown the ball short mostly, has not gone over the middle as yet. He's going to roll this way, looks for Dylan Stecker, not there, and Cade's going to get 15, I believe. There it is. So Blair, who just made the great punt, is going to get 15 yards, and that's going to move it all the way to the 40-yard line of Osage. As nothing there, and that's a big penalty.
Yeah, that was one of those uncalled for penalties. I'm sure that coaches will give him a little earful from Osage on that one because did a nice job getting up there and forcing him out of bounds, but then to make the hit afterwards.
You do not want to get Spirit Lake anywhere inside that 20-yard line because then they can throw that up to the Strecker boys, and we've seen that work. 50-50 balls at 6'5", they can go up and get it. So first down for the Indians. 37 seconds left. One timeout for the Indians. It would be against the wind. I don't know if they'd kick a field goal or not, but we'll see that. There's a pass, ball dropped. So they tried a spot pass, and Ethan Stecker couldn't hang on to that. And had Ethan caught that, stiff arm, he might still be running.
We've seen a little bit of a slippery ball out there. That's the third ball we've seen that was easily catchable tonight that gotten dropped. It must be just a little bit chilly and a little bit tight on those hands.
Second down and 10 from the Green Devil 39. Lunt, the quarterback. Higgins, the back. He picks up the blitzer. There's that long pass. Dylan Strecker's out there. Makes the catch. At the 6-yard line. What a play by Dylan Stecker as he makes a great catch on that sideline. Got 1 foot in, and there's that big play they've been waiting for. What a pass by Lunt against this stiff wind.
Yeah, great job there, just out and able to do that.
So first and goal for the Indians. They will get the second half kickoff. First and goal at the 6. They had the ball with 50 seconds to go from their own 40. Shocking development here at the end of the first half. Lunt rolls, looks, going to be in trouble, going to tuck in the ball, and the blitzers come in and they make the play. So coming in that time, making up for the play, Braden Blair came in. And we've seen Braden all over the field tonight, for better and for worse sometimes, but most of the time for the better. And he makes a big play right there. And Spirit Lake will use their last timeout play as a sixth play for play. As a sixth play for loss by this Osage defense. The winner goes to the quarterfinal. If the Indians win the football game, they will host. So second down and goal from the 13-yard line. More importantly, 25 seconds to go. Indians cannot stop the clock on a sack or a catch, quick tackle. They'll go in motion. Snap, Lunt rolls, looks, going to look for the toss back, has a man out there, but underthrown into that wind. They went with the throwback, great call, great play, but just could not hook up on that time.
Yeah, it was, he was out there, and like I said, that's a tough throw to make there as you're going back across and into that wind's blowing rather rapidly, if you can see it on the flag out there, but that's a tough play there.
J.D. Snyder didn't play the wind that time. J.D., you're too fast. Needed to slow up for that. So it's going to bring up third down and goal from the 13. 20 seconds to go. Bo Higgins, the lone back. Ethan Strecker is to the right. They'll look for him in the lob ball. There it is, up in the air. Touchdown. We've been waiting for that play. They got it. Touchdown, Spirit Lake.
Climbing the ladder there and pulling it down, and a great play call and a nice catch.
Instant replay brought to you by KCAU. Watch Sports Zone tonight. You'll probably see this highlight. On third and goal, with 20 seconds to go, lob it up to your 6'5" All-Stater going to Iowa State for the touchdown. Big touchdown for Spirit Lake. Big drive with 50 seconds to go. Trying to think of high school football teams I've seen better in the 2-minute drill than Spirit Lake.
None I can think of.
Ditzworth, the top kick is up. It's good. We're tied at 7 with 16 seconds to go. When we come back, what a first half. And we're going to get set up for the second half. When we come back, we're tied at 7, Spirit Lake and Osage.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection. Connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Welcome back to Metro Sports. What a football game we're seeing in front of this big crowd here from Spirit Lake and Osage. They're excited about their football team. They brought a lot of players over, and the Indians tie it up right here. Third down and goal, Rob. You go to your big guy.
Yep, they lob it up there, and the big fella goes up and pulls it down in single coverage. We're a little surprised by that as they didn't double that. We thought it was coming, and sure as heck it was.
Touchdown for the Indians. Tie it up, and it was a big one because they have been somewhat dominated here in the first half by Osage. There's a little pooch kick as Blair's going to come up. Look out. You like to fair catch those. But we've seen Blair is a very aggressive football player, and he makes the catch with 15 seconds to go. And Osage may have learned their lesson last time as they decided not to run the clock out and tried some pass plays. Ended up punting, a 15-yard personal foul penalty.
I'm sure this time there.
And a great catch by Dylan Strecker inside the 10-yard line sets up the touchdown pass to his brother Ethan.
Yeah, I think this time we're probably going to run the ball and run that clock out if I'm not mistaken.
Who knows with Quinn Street. I haven't seen Quinn. We saw him all the first half. Now he's going to set up. They're going to throw it quickly to the side, and they're going to try a pitch back. Oh, boy. They were going to pitch the ball back to Street, Sage Christensen. So this is a gambling football team. That's going to end your first half, and what a first half it was. When we come back with the Greenberg Jewelry halftime show, we're tied at 7. These two football teams both played quite well here in the first half. We'll be back with more on Metro Sports TV. We're at halftime. 7-7 is your score.
When the leaves start to turn, that means summer's over. So head to Baumgars now for your pre-winter needs. In one stop, you'll find leaf rakes and winterizing fertilizers for your lawn, plus batteries and antifreeze for your car, weather strip, caulk, and pest control for your home, and warmer clothing for you. There's shelter for your pets and heaters, including electric, propane, and kerosene to keep you warm. From the Midwest to the Rockies, Baumgars is your fall weatherization headquarters.
This perfect ring is for Allie from Zach. They married without a diamond ring right before Zach went to serve his country. And now he's back. Jake and Sarah successfully pitched a big client together over a year ago. They got along very well. So well, in fact, Jake's about to pitch Sarah a proposal. Every diamond tells a story, but there's no story like yours. And there's no diamond like a Greenberg's diamond. Greenberg's Jewelers, a cut above the rest.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection. Connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Take the ride to Waddy's Bar and Grill. Enjoy delicious burgers, steak tips, wings, and the best pizza around. Get a Chiefs Bloody Mary and make sure to grab a half gallon to take home. Take the ride to Waddy's Bar and Grill in Hudson, South Dakota.
Tees to Please, custom printed sportswear, 1008 West 7th Street, Sioux City, Iowa. Specializing in screen printed t-shirts, long sleeve tees, crew necks, and hooded sweatshirts. We have in-house artists creating custom graphics and designs. We also produce custom awards, trophies, plaques, and medals. For all your custom printed needs, Tees to Please, Sioux City, or online at teestopleaseonline.com.
Second round football game here from Spirit Lake. We're tied at 7-7. Osage Green Devils 6-3 on the season, ranked 13th, are tied with the second-ranked Spirit Lake Indians. 7-7 is your score. Outstanding first half by both football teams, as we've seen some great play. A great drive of 60 yards with 50 seconds to go in the half tied this up at 7. After Osage had controlled the football game most of the first half, they fumbled first and goal at the 5, got the ball back. Next time, they drove down beautifully, and a 7-yard fourth down touchdown scamper by their junior quarterback Quinn Street gave them a 7-0 lead. And then in the waning moments of the second half, a big pass to Dylan Strecker from Cade Lunt gave a first down and goal for the Indians. And then on third down and goal, they threw the lob pass up to Ethan Strecker, and at 6'5", he made the catch and the touchdown, and we're tied up at 7 apiece. Watch all of our free and live football games on Metro Sports TV, including on our platforms, YouTube, metrosports.tv, SiouxlandProud.com, and Twitter Live. If you can't find Metro Sports, you're not trying hard enough. It also features our on-demand replays, our player coaches interviews, team and player rankings, game predictions, and blogs. All of this on Metro Sports TV, on YouTube, and the rest of those platforms. Well, we'll come back at halftime. It's tied 7-7 here. Good football game. You don't want to miss the second half.
Bob Rose presents Do You Know Pizza? The exciting trivia game where if you don't know pizza, just wing it. True or false? Romanian Christian Dimitru ate 200 pounds of pizza in a week.
Mamma mia, that's a lot of pizza.
Bob Rose knows pizza, and they know how to feed a hungry family. Pizza, wings, burgers, chicken, and more. Bob Rose, where good food and good times can.
A lot happens in Siouxland every day.
KCAU 9 News cuts through the noise every day to bring what's happening around your community into focus.
Amplifying what matters in Siouxland.
Your time is valuable.
So when this happens, and this happens,
and this, count on KCAU 9 News to bring you what matters.
KCAU 9 News. We are Siouxland proud.
You don't just play, you game. United Sports Academy at CNOS Fieldhouse has every field for every player. 20,000 square feet of turf, 3 batting cages, volleyball courts, basketball courts, pickleball, and more. If you got game, you got to get to United Sports Academy. Challenge yourself and sign up for programs, teams, or even rent the facility. Lessons, sports clinics, and training for every athlete. Get your game on at United Sports Academy. Online at usportsacad.com.
Up to your neck and trying to swim through confusing insurance policy choices? Well, before you drown in coverage you don't need, contact Allstate agent Ryan Stussy. Ryan will help you assess your immediate and also long-term needs so you can clearly choose options catered to your home, personal property, or financial future. Contact Ryan and review your coverage today. 605-377-6776. Don't drown in coverage that you don't need. Stay afloat with Allstate agent Ryan Stussy. 605-377-6776.
Welcome back. We're tied 7-7 here in the second round. Class 2A Iowa State playoffs. Two good football teams battling here tonight in Spirit Lake. Bank online 24/7 at Central Bank, a family-owned business that is focused on you. Now with 3 locations, Sioux City, Sioux Falls, and of course here in the Lakes area. They've been making it happen since 1877. Central Bank, outstanding advertisers for Metro Sports. Find your next career at CF Industries. Tonight's football game is presented by CF Industries. If you're interested in a career at CF Industries, go online at cfindustries.com. Their mission is to provide clean energy to feed and fuel the world. Indeed. Premier Communication is looking ahead, and they keep you connected. So proud to announce our partnership with Premier Communications, leader in fiber optics in Iowa. And watch tonight on KCU Channel 9. Lots of football games to talk about. You'll also see highlights of this football game with Anthony Mitchell on Sports Zone. A couple of scores. Nevada leads Heelan 14-0. West Lyon leads Western Christian 21-0. West Des Moines Valley leads Sioux City East 21-14 at the half. Hinton and Battle Creek. They are tied at 7-7. I'm not going to even try that one, Rob. And a lot of football games, but you can catch all the scores on KCAU Channel 9, proud partners with Metro Sports. We have a good football game going on here. We're tied at 7 when we come back with more at halftime at Spirit Lake and Osage, getting ready for the second half.
You don't just play, you game. United Sports Academy at CNOS Fieldhouse has every field for every player. 20,000 square feet of turf, 3 batting cages, volleyball courts, basketball courts, pickleball, and more. If you got game, you got to get to United Sports Academy. Challenge yourself and sign up for programs, teams, or even rent the facility. Lessons, sports clinics, and training for every athlete. Get your game on at United Sports Academy. Online at usportsacad.com.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Jackrabbits don't wait to see what the future holds. They build it. At South Dakota State University, the next generation's leaders are preparing to launch. They're focusing on growth, and they're reaching new heights of excellence across vital industries. SDSU is building something greater for South Dakota and the world. Join us.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
KCAU and Metro Sports TV have teamed up to give you the most complete sports coverage in Siouxland. Watch live full broadcasts of local high school sports on SiouxlandProud.com. Just click live sporting events under the sports tab. KCAU 9 and Metro Sports TV. We're Siouxland proud.
Take the ride to Wattie's Bar and Grill. Enjoy delicious burgers, steak tips, wings, and the best pizza around. Get a Chiefs Bloody Mary and make sure to grab a half gallon to take home. Take the ride to Wattie's Bar and Grill in Hudson, South Dakota.
We're tied at 7 here at halftime. Osage and the Spirit Lake Indians playing outstanding football tonight. On our YouTube, please go and give us a follow on YouTube. Give us a like if you like what's going on. And we certainly do. This has been a good football game, Rob. Certainly not what we expected with Osage controlling most of the first half.
Yeah, it's not what we talked about on the way up here. They've done an exceptional job defensively against the Spirit Lake offense, which has been so high potent all year long, coming in averaging, well, I guess after the playoff regular season average is about 44 points a game. So probably came down a little bit after their outing last week against Cherokee. But, man, this Osage defense led by big number 75, Ledger Nels.
Oh, boy, Ledger Nels has been outstanding. 6'4", 260 pounds. You kind of lose track of him with all this blitzing that Osage does, but he's had a sack, 3 tackles for loss, and then read a screenplay that Bodie Higgins may have gone the distance with.
Yeah, he just packing it in there and doing a nice job of just really filling in the gaps there and staying home on the defensive side of the ball. Just a real nice job. And that goes across the line there for Osage. They've done everything fundamentally right so far. Fumbled on the offensive side, but defensively they've been just very solid, except giving up that, over the top, high top pass into the corner into Ethan Stecker to tie it up there before halftime break.
Well, the coach was at a quandary right there as with 50 seconds to go, you have an outstanding quarterback. We didn't think they had the field position to do that, to make a play. They decided not to run the clock out, came back and bit them. Yeah,
once again, Coach Bloit, execution to a T as a coach. He worked it all the way down to 50 seconds. And inside a minute there, and then punted the ball away and able to get it back. It's just an outstanding job by Coach Bloit once again.
When you have a quarterback with the temerity of a Caden Lunt, so confident running that 2-point, he knew what he wanted to do, lofted it up to his tall receiver after Dylan Strecker made an unbelievable catch at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, Stecker, Dylan, on just a 1 foot down right inside the 5-yard line and inside the right at the 6, I do believe it was. A nice catch by him, and the Stecker boys were very, very important on that drive.
Oh, boy, Ethan Stecker is a handful to cover one-on-one. We were surprised. We've seen other teams shadow with double coverage. They know what was coming. Osage thought they could do it. They did have a 6'3" corner out there. Sometimes that works, but great play and execution. Stecker makes the catch for the touchdown. Tonight's broadcast is presented by CF Industries. Also, Central Bank, Vern ID Motor Cars, Greenberg Jewelry, Sioux City Tarps, Baumgars. Stay tuned for our Baumgars postgame show and our Wall of Fame player of the game. Bodega Grill on historic Court Street. Also, Family First Dentals with 30 locations across northwest Iowa and northeast Nebraska. And you're always in good hands with Ryan Stussy of Allstate Insurance. H2O to go. Osteo Strong of Sioux City and United Sports Academy. And our good friends from Iowa Lakes Community College. And this winter, we will have Iowa Lakes Community College basketball on Wednesdays and Sundays. That should be a lot of fun. If you like basketball, come to Metro Sports because we show a lot of basketball, including one of our featured schools, both boys and girls basketball from Spirit Lake this winter. Should be fun, Rob.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Of course, basketball and me kind of go hand in hand, so to speak. So I'm ready front and center for some Indian basketball in on the hardwood. And but got a good football season going here, and hope to have another game next week.
You love football, but nobody loves basketball as much as Rob Maynard is. He kind of our workhorse. How many broadcasts do you do each winter? Just about 50? Seems like you're going every night.
I don't mind it. I love basketball, and we've Pat, you mentioned our exclusive schools, but man, we have seen some very, very talented basketball players over the years here since we started.
We've seen some outstanding games indeed, and we'll see a lot more this winter on Metro Sports. Go to Metro Sports, give us a follow, give us a like, and do all that fun social media stuff that these kids are really good at. We're getting better at it once we understand the terminology. I didn't even know there was Twitter Live until everybody was telling me how many people were viewing on Twitter Live. Also, our on-demand Spirit Lake Cherokee game set a record for on-demand replays. It was just amazing. We've seen that. So we're going to start the second half as Spirit Lake will come out. They will receive and see if they have the momentum after scoring on their last possession. We're tied at 7 against this very solid, aggressive Osage football team. So J.D. Snyder will be one of the deep backs with Wesley Walls as Osage will kick off to start this second half. They'll kick into a win, and it's a tail dragger, and it's caught at the 15, waiting for the wedge to get there. Snyder tries to bounce to the outside, not much there, and he gets to about the 26-yard line as the wedge was hedged, if you will, as Osage, they are a very physical football team. Getting down there, number 51, Tristan Huseman, a sophomore, and one of those big kids. He made the play. So the starting offense for Spirit Lake, Cade Lunt with that touchdown pass, his 29th of the season to Ethan Dylan Stecker. Ethan Stecker will be the wideouts. Going in motion is Tate Orpin. He's going to come back the other way. He's going to get the football, tries to get outside. Good cutback and has yardage. Good run by Tate. Gain of 8 on first down on a nice cutback right there.
Yeah, nice job there as he read the hole. Blocker went to the outside and cut back in, just what you want to do.
So first down, nice play. You'll see a lot of playmakers in there. Bodie Higgins, Will Ditzworth will alternate at tailback, both very effective. Bodie Higgins, the quicker and faster of the two. Will Ditzworth, the stronger and bigger of the two. Second down and a foot. They're going to give the ball right off to Bodie Higgins. He's going to try to bounce outside. He's going to have his first down. As initial first down by Spirit Lake. Everybody settles down here for the second half. The split ends, as we said, the Stecker boys, and then Joey Andres, J.D. Snyder, Tate Orpin, who you saw early, will alternate in at that slot back position. Tyson Robinson, Nolan Teesfield are the tackles. Ethan Carlson, Jackson Knutson, the sophomore, the guards, and Jasper Robinson, who's had his hands full with Ledger in the first half, will be the center. Cade Lunt will roll to his right, has time, throws low. The ball's going to be incomplete. It'll set up second down from the 38-yard line. The defense for the Green Devils, and they have been very aggressive. Gavin Muller, the sophomore, Severin Dodds are the defensive ends. Ledger Nails, we talked about, tough as nails. He is something else. Alex Manchin is at the tackles. Braden Blair, an outstanding linebacker, leads the team in tackles, was all over the field in the first half. Jake Kresbach, Quinn Street, the quarterback, he hangs out there just making plays. Here's a little fly sweep trying to get to the outside as Andres. He turns the corner. He's going to be wrapped up and thrown out of bounds by the Tornadoes that they got over there as Jake Kresbach came over and made the play. Or excuse me, that was Isaac Hodek making the play right there. Senior defensive end, nice play by him as Hodek, Street, and Blair, the linebackers. Volklander, Trees, and Eulenhop are the secondaries. Street plays all over the place. He's playing a deep free safety here on 3rd down and 6 for the Indians at the 42-yard line. Lunt looks, has time, fires, ball caught by Ethan Stecker, and he's going to be close to his first down. It's going to depend. Did he get a front foot spot, Mark? Nope, he got a back foot spot. And enough for the first down. It's at the 47-yard line. First down for the Indians. Quick little out. And Ethan Stecker made a nice catch on that play.
Yeah, and he got right to the mark. He knew where he had to get. Nice job by Stecker. Held his feet. First down.
So 2 first downs on the opening drive of the second half. The momentum has switched a little bit. We saw Osage completely dominate the time of possession in the first half. It's working the other way here to start the second half. Cade Lunt drops under pressure. Going to roll. Be careful here. And he's hit, not laid out of bounds, as coming in and making the hit was Braden Blair. Got Braden for a late hit that time. That time Braden said, oh, I got my hands up.
Making the pop right at the sideline, and he really, really wanted to hit him hard, but he kind of held up just a little bit to be sure he didn't get that penalty.
The foot speed of this Green Devil defense is very impressive. They rally to the football in a hurry.
Yeah, they flow downhill so well down that line of scrimmage and flow all the way to the sideline. Nice job that time. Containment.
We were talking at halftime, how did this football team lose 3 games? Of course, Street was injured. Lunt, the quarterback, play action fake, quick pass, Ethan Stecker. He's going to put his head down, almost breaks a tackle and pops out of there. So the short pass game, they come downhill. And when we see this, they're usually setting up something big, another first down to Ethan Stecker.
Yeah, nice job coming out to Stecker here again. And we'll set it up on this side and then look for Dylan Stecker on the other side, or Orpin, as we saw in the game last week.
Well executed little tunnel screen by Spirit Lake. Under 10 minutes to go, third quarter. Here comes the Green Devils. They're blitzing. Cade Lunt's going to fire again, and Stecker has it. Breaks a tackle at 6'5". He's a handful.
He's tough to bring down. You try and shoulder tackle him, you're not going to get that done. And that time he made him pay.
Isaac Hodek, the big senior, 6'3". He had the coverage down there in the end zone. And he having a hard time on these short, quick passes by Lunt. Another first down. Third of the drive for the Indians. Started at their own 26.
The defense is right there. They're doing a fine job. It's just that Lunt's finally getting in a little bit of a groove here for the Indians.
From the 31, Joey Andres is going to get the fly sweep, cuts it right up the middle, is going to hang on and gets to the 21-yard line, very close to another first down. We're going to mark him just short, and it's going to be second down and 1, and look out here. Nope, they're going to say first down. So 4th first down of the drive.
right at the sticks again. They've been living on the 10-yard ups, and really nice drive put together. I think Coach Boyd saw something he likes going into halftime, made some few adjustments. So far, so good this half.
First down at the 20-yard line. Indian offense starting to click. 40 points per game. Bodie Higgins is going to run and carry some Green Devils to about the 17-yard line. Gavin Muller, the sophomore, on the tackle. As they're holding on for dear life, Brock Trees came up as well to make the stop. And it's going to bring second down and about 6 yards. So the Indians on the drive from this big crowd here at Spirit Lake. If they win, they get to stay home. On the move, second down and 6. Andres, double reverse, coming to the outside is Tate Orpin, tries to get to the corner, does, has a first down, he's down to the 3-yard line. Double reverse, great call by the Indians, and first and goal. Second big run of the night for Tate Orpin. So they spread you out and then came with the double reverse, first and goal from the 4-yard line. Indian offense didn't click until 50 seconds to go in the first half, but they're rolling right now. From the far hash, Tate Orpin. Higgins, the quarterback. They go with the fly sweep, cutting up and in, and touchdown, Joey Andres. Just like that, the Indians have taken the lead. 2 touchdowns on their last 2 possessions.
Yeah, nice job there on the sweep. Around the end, finds the hole, cuts back, right into the end zone for 6.
74-yard touchdown drive on 12 plays. Joey Andres, you see on that little counter, cuts it in there. Great blocking up front by the Indians, and that's a touchdown. Great blocking up front. Nolan Teesfield. Jackson Knutson did a nice job that time. Extra point by Ditzworth is up, and it is good. So, just like that, the Indians have taken a 14-7 lead. They've scored on their last 2 possessions. Going to be a big possessions into the wind when we come back for the Green Devils.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame.
Welcome back. The Indians go 74 yards on 12 plays. 6-yard run by Joey Andres was set up by this beautiful little double reverse here as the Indians were going with some short pass, got in that formation, faked the fly sweep. There you go, Rob.
Yeah, just getting out around the outside. Defender dives at his ankles, but he gets all the way down to the 4-yard line. Nice job on a double reverse there, beauty.
Tate Orpin has played a big part, had a big touchdown last week of some 47 yards against Cherokee. 14-7, the Indians have settled down and have taken the lead. Ranked number 2 in Class 2A, averaging over 40 points a game. They're going to have their hands full, though, with Quinn Street, the quarterback. Been a while since Quinn's been out on the field after they couldn't get him off the first quarter and a half. So here's the kick, downwind. We should, and it's going to be going right through the end zone. It's going to be first down for the Blue Devils as their quarterback, outstanding quarterback indeed. We saw him, Quinn Street, has hurt most of the year, but he's back now. Sevron Dodds and Brock Trees are the back. Madden Eulenhop and Sage Christensen are the wide receivers. Bo Taylor, Hunter Brown, Alex Manchin, Sawyer Brondo, and Ledger Nails, who is played really good defensively. Also a good tackle for the Green Devils as they start. And we'll see if momentum has switched. 7:50 to go. It's been a while since the Green Devils have been on offense. That was a quick 3 and out towards the end of the second quarter. Street, the quarterback, an RPO, looks, nothing there, throws the ball away, got a penalty flag, and that comes from the referee, and that usually means a hold. So that's going to send them back either far. A good defense that time by the Indians, who are doing a better job of containing here.
Yeah, nice job of getting out there, containing, and going to throw the flag.
This Indian defense is outstanding, as they've played well throughout the season, as Ethan Carlson will be at one tackle. Tyson Robinson, Ethan Stecker will be the front line. The linebackers, Will Ditzworth, Bodie Higgins, J.D. Snyder, Wesley Walls. In the secondary, Terry Sexton, Dylan Stecker, and Sam Hendrickson for the Indians. Joey Andres also very active defensively. So the penalty put them way back, and it's 1st and 10, 1st and 20 from the 10. Direct snap to Street. He fumbles the football, still loose, and the Indians believe they have it. At the 6-yard line, the Indians come up with the football. Joey Andres was on the football as Street had it, hesitated. He dropped it, was on it, dropped it again. And Joey Andres, who's having a huge game, came up with the football. 1st and goal for the Indians at the 7-yard line. Just like that, this game has changed.
Definitely swing of momentum here inside the red zone.
Tate Orphan is to the left. They come in motion, play action fake. Lunt looks, fires, caught, touchdown. As they fired it, and on 1st and goal, they go and they get the touchdown. Lunt's 30th touchdown pass of the season. Tate Orphan again. Tate having a big game.
Yeah, you saw it last week. You'll see it again here over there in that right side of the end zone, and a nice play call, roll out.
In the slot, you see him slip through there. Tate Orphan finds the crease, and there's a touchdown, the 30th touchdown of the season by Cade Lunt, and it's 20-7. Detzworth kick is up. It's good. 21-7. When we come back, the Indians have exploded for 2 quick touchdowns. Here to start the 3rd quarter. They lead it 21-7. The winner goes to the quarterfinals.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Just like that, it's 21-7 as the Indians, who were very quiet offensively through the 1st quarter until 50 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter, with a late touchdown in the final seconds of the 2nd half, then a long 74-yard drive, and then a quick strike touchdown after the fumble. 21-7. And what does the Green Devils got to do besides get in rhythm offensively? It's been a while.
Yeah, just, well, you can't make any mistakes. I mean, that's the bottom line. From here on out, you're going to have to play mistake-free and work your game plan. Don't go away from the game plan. The game plan has been really, really good tonight for the Green Devils, and stay with that game plan. And like you say, you just can't make any mistakes from here on out. Just walk yourself up the field methodically and get back in the ballgame.
1st down at the 20, and the Indians defense, they came out all fired up as now they've done a great job of containing Quinn Street, the standout junior quarterback, keeping him contained. Not many running lanes as we saw in the 1st half. And if there's a very important drive of the game, it's going to be this offensive series right here against that wind. Street's going to look, pop open, and gets about 7 yards. That's what we saw in the 1st half as he pops in. Will Ditzworth made the tackle, and he got him just in time because he had a full head of steam right there.
Yeah, he was loaded up and got a good lane there, and thankfully for the Indians, Ditsworth came sailing across and making that tackle.
Will Ditsworth, a senior linebacker, 6 foot, 200 pounds. One of the best football players we've seen all season here on Metro Sports. Handoff right up the middle. Dodds is going to lean forward to about the 28-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. And we saw in the first half, the Green Devils struggled with just this distance right here.
Yeah, they were, I think they were 3rd and a half a yard and then backed up about a yard. So the interior run game hasn't been there, but maybe for a play or two so far tonight for Osage.
I don't think they'll mess around much on this one, as they've probably 2 downs, and they're not. They're going to go to the old-fashioned eye right here. You might see quarterback sneak. You do, and there's your 1st down. So they go old school, and there you have it.
Not a bad play call right there.
Indeed.
Just plow ahead and have your big bodies behind you give you a shove.
Well, the quarterback, Quinn Street, he is no bargain. He is 6'1", 185 pounds. And as we saw, he can really accelerate. 6:07 to go, 3rd quarter, 21-7, just like that for the Indians. If you just joined us, you would have seen Osage going up and down the field, but only led 7-0 till late in the first half. And the Indians have scored 3 consecutive touchdowns. There's a little play action fake. Nope, they're going to give it. It's just firing right up the middle that time as Brock Trees, and he's going to be lucky if he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense there, staying home, staying on the outside. Defensive end stayed to the outside as the back tried to bounce off and come around the end and met by
Joey Andres.
Joey Andres
Yeah.
and Ethan Stecker right there.
Joey Andres is playing a whale of a football game. He's had a big touchdown run. The 2nd score for the Indians, and then recovered a fumble right after that. Made a big tackle. 2nd down and 10 from the 33. Quinn Street, little counter, going to go right up the middle. Dodds is hanging on for dear life. Right there is Tyson Robinson as Dodds cut it up right down the middle, and once again almost got through there. Had some running room. Nice play. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd down and 4 from the 39-yard line. I think you are in 4-down territory already with 4:46 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
From my seat and perspective right here in the broadcast booth, I definitely say so, as Spirit Lake has all the momentum in the world, and you have to get that turned around.
Yeah, it's safe up here, isn't it? unless we don't get connected. Out of the pistol formation, they're going to play action fake, little quick pass to Christensen. He's going to have his 1st down. Nice little play right there as Sage gets the ball and he kept him going. They didn't say he was out of bounds and picked up the better part of 19 yards on the play. Thought he was going to be out of bounds, and they said nope, and he just kept going. And we've seen this team plays hard, and that's a big 1st down pickup. And on the move are the Green Devils.
Yeah, great play call there, and a nice job by the back on the outside doing a crash back block there, getting the receiver open and open yards after catch there, picking up the 1st down and more.
Empty backfield from the 47-yard line. Now they bring Dodds over. He goes back in motion. Little quarterback draw. Street's going to tuck it up down the middle, and he's going to pick up 7 yards on the play down at the 40-yard line. So big 1st down, nice 1st down gain for the Green Devils, as this is a big possession for them indeed. And a lot of motion on that play, and then Street has a lot of motion going forward. Good quarterback. Probably won't play quarterback in college, but they're going to find a place for him. And indeed.
Definitely a good athlete all the way around. You can see it.
Just a junior. 2nd down and 4. Street goes in motion. They go empty again. And they usually been running the football out of this. Single coverage of Christensen to the right. They go that way and cut back by Joey Schneider and going down. Will Detsworth did it. Great job by Joey Schneider as he jumped outside, contained, forced Street to go in. He's going to lose 3 yards.
Yeah, quite a combo there. Ditsworth and Schneider, number 23, number 24. 24 seals it up. 23 puts him down.
So back to a big 3rd down for the Green Devils. Watch highlights tonight on Sports Zone KCAU. You'll see highlights of this football game and many of the first round of the Class 3A, 4A, and 5A, and second round of the 1A, 2A. A lot of good games going on. Big play right here, third down from the 34, 3rd and 7. Little play action fake reverse, and that's not going to be much. Took too much time inside. Ethan Carlson made the tackle as they tried a little delayed counter or something, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's kind of a reverse twist there as he came this direction, going to run that reverse on his own, going back the other way. The blocking just did not get the job done for him there, and 4th down, big 4th down for Osage here.
Ethan Stecker wasn't fooled by that counter draw reverse, and it's going to bring up 4th down from the 45. If the Green Devils do not pick this up, Spirit Lake will have great field position. 4th down from the 45. Street looks, has room to the outside if he wants it. He's in trouble. He fumbles the football, and the Indians sack calls fumble. They recover. Better yet, at the 46-yard line, Street had nothing he could do over there, and the ball was recovered by Will Ditzworth. Great contain again by Spirit Lake. Great coverage downfield.
Yeah, they stayed home, stayed on their man, held their ground, and forced that fumble.
Ditzworth came up with the pressure, got on the fumble, and it's going to be 1st down with 1:53 to go for the Indians, who have scored on their last 3 possessions and could take complete command of the game from the 46. And seeing the Indians like we do, downwind, good field position after a turnover, I think we got a long pass coming right here. As they look, they're going to run the football. Will Ditzworth's going to get to the outside, gets to the 40-yard line. And a gain of 6 right there. So they found some, with the fly sweep, have found some action on the outside. Went with the run game, which has struggled a little bit for a game and a half. And now they've gone out on the perimeter and it's worked well.
Yeah, I think Osage bringing that, I don't know if it's called a full-fledged blitz, but they're crashing in a lot, and that's going to open up that outside if you can get out there quick enough to keep the defenders contained in, and they've done a nice job of that in the second half.
Lunt on 2nd down and 5, going to look long, fires, ball caught as they're starting to go short, and that's going to be caught by Dylan Stecker, and he's going to have another 1st down. So Dylan, who was shut out by Cherokee, makes his 5th catch of the night. None bigger than that catch in the latter seconds of the first half down at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, that was a beaut right there. 1 foot down, and he was tiptoeing on the sideline. A nice job there. Getting that drive to get the game tied up before halftime, and a nice grab here to continue this drive in the second half.
From the 36-yard line, Higgins is the lone back. Little play action fake. They go quick hitch. There's a block and get to the outside and knocked out of bounds, but a gain of 13 yards on the play as they fire it over there. Nice catch right there by Dylan Stecker, and Dylan is playing a big part now. Another 1st down. We didn't see much of the Spirit Lake offense in the first half. We're getting a full dose of this explosive attack here in the second.
Yeah, Osage is starting to feel it a little bit, and maybe it's starting to wear them down here as we wanting minute of the third quarter.
2A football, you go, a lot of players play 2A, and it gets to be pretty tough. 1st down at the 24. We're going up tackle. There comes Bodie Higgins, and Bodie lowers those shoulders, runs it down to about the 17-yard line, and they're starting to take command up front.
A little bit of a punishment this offensive line imposes on the other team. They're not huge, as we've talked about, but, man, they do a nice job with getting the most out of each one of their bodies and do a good job of fundamental blocking.
Tyson Robinson, Jasper Robinson, Jackson Knutson, Ethan Carlson, Nolan Teesfield have done a great job all season. They're really doing a great job here in the second half. 2nd down and 3. You never know. Here comes the blitz. They go to Bodie Higgins. Bodie's going to get to the outside, and he's caught and brought down after he popped it up and Coach Beloit is just going to wear them down. Brock Trees made the tackle, hung on for dear life, as Bodie, the all-time touchdown maker at Spirit Lake High School, was looking for another one.
Yeah, he wanted to get by that man, but nice job, a nice tackle, holding on, like you say, for dear life as he spun him around and drug him for a little bit of yardage.
Bodie did pick up his first down, so it's 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Indians have been down here for 2 quick touchdowns here in the second half. Lunt, the quarterback, hands the ball off to Bodie Higgins, waits for his block, gets 2, gonna cut it up, touchdown! Bodie Higgins adds to his touchdown total at Spirit Lake. Great blocking by the Indians, sealing that off.
Yeah, nice job there. Just the patience you need at a running back there to get your blocks set, kind of cruise across, and then accelerate into the end zone.
Joey Andres with a great block. Tate Orpin with a great block. Ethan Stecker with a great block. And it's just like that. It's 27 to nothing on the, or 27 to 7 on the last play of the third quarter. And what a third quarter for the Indians.
An excellent third quarter for the Indians. They've come out and imposed their will on the Green Devils.
Kick is up, kick is good. And we're going to go to break. It's 28 to 7. We're going to go to the fourth quarter. The Indians have taken command. They lead at 28 to 7.
I love doing it. We go to all the state events. We work at all the state events. And, you know, you wear your polo and people stop and talk to you. And it's just really great to connect with kids from other schools who are on the board, and then coaches, athletic directors who will see you at the events will stop and talk to you, and it's really neat.
You feel a bit of a weight and you're a voice for all athletes in the state of Iowa, which is cool.
I think it's really cool. I remember reading the email and I'm like, oh, this would be something really cool to look for. It'd be good to talk to people that I want to get to talk to around the state. I get to see other people's opinions, kids from 5A schools, kids from small schools. I think it'll just be a really good opportunity for me. IHSAA represents so much that it's really cool that they have 2 girls on the board to bring a girl's perspective, because I think it's really important to be very diverse and get different opinions.
Keeping you connected is what Premier Communication does. So proud to announce our partnership with Premier Communications. Premier Communications is looking ahead, and the Spirit Lake Indians may be looking ahead, not quite here to start the fourth quarter, but looking ahead to maybe hosting a quarterfinal game. They lead at 28 to 7. Now Quinn Street, there's a sidewind kick. The Wind picked that one up, and they better get on it. And they said it went out of bounds as the Indians almost got that on the bounce. You see that onside kick last night O'Gorman pulled in that crazy game between O'Gorman and Sioux Falls Jefferson, down 31 to nothing. All of a sudden, O'Gorman came flying back, made it 31-21, made a kick like that on the bounce. I've never seen an onside kick bounce like that. They recovered it, ended up not scoring, but excitement there as Indians needed to get on that one, but it went out of bounds. Excuse me, the Green Devils needed to get on that, and as they're going to start here, and last possession, they fumbled the football. They've had 2 key turnovers, actually 3 key turnovers, fumbling at the 5-yard line as well, so 3 fumbles have hurt the Green Devils, but they need to get her rolling right here against this stout Indian defense, who scrappy and tough, and there's a gain of 8 right there, as I believe that was Trees that got the football, and they're going to go hurry up here with Quinn Street on second down. They go quick hitch, ball caught by Dobbs. He's got his first down. They go to the 48-yard line as Coach Chris Kyle says, we've got to get it moving. They're down 28 to 7. We saw the Indians lead 24 to 7 before Cherokee came rolling back to take the lead. They look for the long pass there, got a man open, has it, and good play as they kind of stuck 3 receivers over there real quick. The Indians did not get over there and cover, as Sam Hendrickson was the only one over there, as Isaac Hodek made the catch, and just like that, knocking at the door, downwind here in the fourth quarter comes Quinn Street and the Green Devils, 6-3. There's a hold on the outside. There's a long pass going to the corner, and it's going to be incomplete. Oh, no, he got it. Oh, what a catch. Oh, my goodness. Madden Uhlenhop, who has struggled, makes one of the best catches I've seen all year. The ball fluttered in there, and Uhlenhop made the play. They wanted a hold on the outside, probably should have gotten it. So just like that, here comes Street. He's going to keep it himself and hold on to the football, kid. He gets down inside the 2. We got a face mask, I believe, on the Indians here, and it's going to be first and goal. What a catch by Uhlenhop, as we said, it was out of bounds. It was such a catch, you didn't even get the instant replay. So that's going to set up. Face mask is going to move it at the 1-yard line where it's going to be first and goal. And just like that, on 6 plays, knocking on the door. First and goal from the 1. Is this Osage Green Devil football team? Probably won't mess around here as Street gets in the power I. And normally he just kind of keeps it. He's a big, strong kid. Now he's going to hand it off. They go to the fullback, and that's a touchdown right there. So the Green Devils, no give up on them as they keep it coming. And just like that, they're back in the game, Rob.
Yeah, they didn't fold. They just set themselves up and stayed with their game plan, and a nice job of it.
Brock Trees with the touchdown. And the extra point will make it 28-14. Still a lot of time to go in the game. 11:05 to go. Impressive drive by the Green Devils. And just like that, we're back. So 28-14 is your score. When we come back on Metro Sports, the Indians will have the football. They have scored the last 4 times they've touched it. They're going to have to control the ball right here.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Thank you to all of our advertisers, including Northwest Bank. We're up here in Northwest Iowa, 28-14. Nice play, nice drive by the Green Devils, set up by this beautiful play right here to Hodak. This is the great catch. And I'll tell you what a play and what a catch as Madden Uhlenhop has struggled tonight, but just made a big play there. It was a big play prior to that, and they're right back in the game. Here's the kick. This one's going to be playable by J.D. Schneider. J.D.'s got a step and a run. He takes a big hit, bounces off, and he pops out and still on his feet, coming back, and welcome to the game here, as it's been a while since we've seen McQuown, and he makes a play right there. So there's a playmaker. He's been had a bad ankle, popped in, takes the kickoff, doing what Wesley Walls did last week. Maybe those big breaks really help. That's a big return right there to set up the Indians almost by midfield. They will work against this wind. So just like that, that line drive kick was costly by the Green Devils. Cade Lunt will lead this red-hot offense. They have really gone wild here their last 4 possessions. Ditzworth gets the ball tripped up and holds his feet as Nails comes in and makes one of those big plays. Big 75, who dominated the first half of this football game, makes a tackle there. Gain of 2 on the play. 28-14 is your score. Green Devils won't go away, but they're going to have to stop this potent offense of Spirit Lake. And when they get on a roll, they are really good. Isaiah McCowan with a big return. Haven't seen Isaiah for a while. Here's your bomb we've been expecting, and couldn't catch it. Ethan Stecker was out there. The wind fought it, turned into a tail dragger. Had to come back a little bit, and the wind stopped a touchdown right there.
Yeah, that one kind of fluttered as it got up in that current of wind coming across from the southeast coming into us here, I do believe, if I've got my directions right up here, blowing off the lake as I feel it in my face.
And we thought we'd see that long pass, that last series downwind, because they like to sneak that one in there. They snuck that one in there, would have went for 6, but the wind held that one up. Wesley Walls has checked in to a slot back. J.D. Snyder, they're going to give the ball off to Tate Orpin, and Tate is having a big night, takes a big hit, but picks up a first down as they've gone to the perimeter, and these athletes for Spirit Lake run hard, and Tate, who has played very well tonight, has a touchdown catch and a big run, and there's another one right there. First down at the 33.
Yeah, if you've got the athletes like Spirit Lake has here, where you're able to work the edges with multiple players like that, it tends to wear down the defense.
Your scouting report probably gives you a headache. Here's Ditzworth. He pops it in there, and he lowers his shoulders, protects the football, falls forward. Gain of 8 on the play. There's that little fullback trap. They like to slide in there every once in a while. We've seen that thing go for some big plays, including our first game against Algona, that crazy 42-40 opener. The only loss for the Indians was that game, and Algona's an outstanding 3A football team. They're going to be deep in the playoffs, I believe. So, clock running. Cade Lunt's going to take his time. Up by 2 touchdowns, 9:16 to go. Been a good football game. Back-to-back good football games. The Indians hold on. They will host the quarterfinal game here next Friday, and Metro Sports will be there. Orpin in motion, almost runs into there. Give the ball to Ditzworth. He powers it up there. Will's down to the 4, to the 3, to the 2, to the 1. Will Ditzworth. They fake the fly sleep, went with the dive, and Will brings her down to the 1-yard line. First and goal for the Indians.
Yeah, that was a good, hard, punishing run as Ditzworth came down through there and popped him right in the mouth as he rumbles to the 1.
Looking for their 5th consecutive possession and touchdown are the Indians. Bodie Higgins steps in. Bodie has a touchdown run tonight, and he's going to be the lone back right here for Cade Lunt. First and goal from the 2. Higgins gets hit hard, but smashes it in. Touchdown, Spirit Lake. Bodie Higgins from 2 yards out. And just like that, the Indians score again. They lead it 34-14. Power football, Rob.
Yeah, you just smash mouth football right down there at the goal line or just outside the goal line, the 1. Right here, give it to the young man and let him power it in.
Jasper Robinson with a good block in there to lead it and the touchdown. And they answered the quick touchdown by Osage just like that. And this offense averaging over 40 points a game, 8:19 to go. They may get there, but better yet, they may have secured the football game and advanced to the quarterfinals. Kick is up, kick is good. 35-14, 8:19 to go. The Indians are on a roll. Welcome back, just like that, 35-14, as the Indians, after a big kickoff return by Isaiah McCowan, set them up the 46-yard line. 46-yard drive capped off on a touchdown run by Bodie Higgins, and it was a tough one as they lead 35-14. Second touchdown of the game for Bodie. Use whatever device you like to stream with. Go to Metro Sports on YouTube. Give us a follow. Give us some likes. And follow us all season long. And if things remain the same, we may be back here next Friday. Sioux Falls broadcasts are over. It'll be our last football game of the year, Rob.
Yeah, I see Hinton leading OABCIG 21-14 in the 4th. Sioux City East is trailing by 1 to Valley in the third.
How about that?
And
Coach Winkleplack.
Nevada is 21-7 over Bishop Heelan.
So here's that kick into the wind. No fair catch by the Green Devils, and popping out of there, look out, as Severin Dodds, who has made some big plays tonight. Just a junior. A lot of good players, just juniors for this Green Devil football team, including their quarterback, who he's going to be even bigger and stronger and faster next year.
Yeah, Dodds is a nice-looking football player. He's got a good build for it, and of course, Street, we've seen what he can do. I mean, those guys got a real solid skill position coming back. Should be a nice year for them next year. And, of course, this one's not over yet.
No, scored in 6 plays their last time. Quinn Street, the quarterback, has 2 blocks. Going to get a block, try to get to the outside. He's cut off and stopped. Will Ditzworth's all over the place. J.D. Schneider coming from that left end has been very active, chased him down that time. That play just slow developing as they're going to go hurry up here. And they caught him a couple times last time out of this bunch set. They're going to go quickly over to Christensen. He's going to get ahead of steam and get forced out of bounds at about midfield. As Dylan Stecker's over there to make the play. And Will Ditzworth, who's been at a marvelous game, is going to bring up a 3rd down and 6. Got to watch your quarterback draw this time. The Indians have not been blitzing very much. The bunch is to the right side this time. They like to come back the other way right here. And it's going to see if Street can get it. Good cutback, gets hit, fumbles the football, and the Indians have it. Ethan Carlson with the big hit. And the 4th turnover of the night for the Indians. They tried that play and it worked in the first half. And Dylan Stecker makes the play. Big hit by Ethan Carlson right here. This play went for the touchdown in the first half. Good play, comes back the other side. Tries to cut back and boom, backside. Carlson makes the hit. Stecker makes the recovery. 7:21 to go. And now the Indians, against this wind, will look to control the ball with the run and advance to the quarterfinals. Big hit by Ethan Carlson.
Yeah, right there, coming back against the grain, and that's always dangerous for your quarterback because he's got the ball in the hand of the side where the defender's coming from, and he put the helmet right on the ball, popped it out. Textbook turnover by the Indians.
Cade Lunt, couple of touchdown passes, going to look for that bomb, lets her fly into the wind, and Dylan Stecker makes an incredible catch. It looked like it was going to be picked off, but Dylan took it away. What a catch. 1st down at the 14.
Pulls it off over the top of his head here and is able to keep it and get an offensive catch.
Bryson Voigtlander thought he had an interception, and Dylan Stecker said, nope, it's not going to happen. And what a game for Dylan tonight.
Excellent job there. Great catch. And pulling it away from the defender.
Dylan makes his 7th catch of the night, and 2 have been just fabulous. And Cade Lunt with that throw against the wind was something else. As they go with Tate Orpin, and Tate's going to stay in bounds wisely. Well-coached football team, and he leans forward and falls down with 4:63 to go. Tate's had a big night. Weapon after weapon can come with you with this Spirit Lake team.
Yeah, they keep coming, too. It's not like we saw this from the first game this season. Very impressed with how they just keep coming all game long, never give up attitude. But even when you have the lead, they just keep coming at you. And it's so hard to get back off your heels once you're on them.
And then all of a sudden, Isaiah McQuown, who hasn't played for 5 weeks, takes a kickoff and returns it 62 yards. 2nd down and 4 as Lunt's going to run down the clock. Orpin in motion. They go to Bodie Higgins. Bodie's going to lower those shoulders and get down to the 7-yard line. As Osage has played an outstanding football game, people are going to look at this score and think, well, they were handled. But watch it on demand on Metro Sports, and you'll get the true picture. And on demand is being used a lot, we've noticed this year. Goodness sakes. Thanks for coming to Metro Sports and watching these outstanding performances by these outstanding football teams. So it's going to be 3rd down and 2 from the 7-yard line. Clock running. Cade Lunt's going to let it run. Bodie Higgins will be his lone back. Tate Orphan will be in the slot. You always got to find Ethan Stecker over there. This is Dylan. He's going to get the play action fake, and Bodie Higgins is going to get it in there, and he's going to score. Third touchdown of the night for Bodie Higgins, and it's 41-14.
Just like that, second half, Spirit Lake has just been a whole different ball club, and of course the power run type offense they got going right here, and Bodie Higgins is tough to bring down.
Indeed. It's 42 points in the last 21 minutes for the Indians, who trailed 7-0 with 50 seconds to go in the first half. And have exploded. Kick is up, kick is good. 42-14 when we come back on Metro Sports. The Indians will advance to the quarterfinals. Oh, were they? Welcome back, 42-14. Fourth turnover of the night for Osage, converted for a touchdown run. The third of the night for Bodie Higgins. And the Indians are in command, 42-14, with 5:12 to go. A couple of scores. Sioux City East leads West Des Moines Valley 28-21 with 7:13 to go in the football game. Valley has been beaten up a little bit with injuries, but we did not see that coming. Coach Winklepleck and his football team gone down to Valley, and boy, that'd be a huge win. Indians lead 42-14 here. Little pooch kick, need to fair catch that. They don't, and lucky to get that one back. Kids just don't know they can fair catch those things, and they need to do exactly that. So Osage will get the football. This score was 7-0 with 50 seconds to go in the half. Osage led 7-0 with 50 seconds to go. And since then, it's been all Indians who capitalize on 4 turnovers by Osage, but also some great play by the Indians. Dylan Stecker has made some brilliant catches. Street, the quarterback, hands the ball off to Dodds. He's going to lean it forward. They're going to try to strip, and they're going to push him forward to about the first down at the 46-yard line. I'd like to see Osage go down there and score this. They've played pretty well. And I'd like the score to be, the equivalent of this game. Valley has a first and goal at the 7-yard line against East. East leads that game 28-21, and that would be quite a win. Those Metro schools in Des Moines have just wreaked havoc on the rest of the state. And 3,200 kids to 1,200 would be something else. 4:32 to go right here. It'll be second down from the 47-yard line. Street, the junior quarterback, hands the ball off to Muller, the sophomore, and the big back rumbles to the 30. Just a sophomore is Gavin Muller, and he plays the part, 5'10", 200 pounds, and he can run a little bit. So 4:20 to go. A nice drive in the second half by the Green Devils, made it 28-14, but just like that, the Indians came back and scored 2. Street looks, fires, has a man open. Christensen, he's got the ball, spun around, keeps his feet, still on his feet, and he's going to be down at the 10-yard line.
A good tough run after the catch there. Osage is no give up in them either. They are playing for to get this in the end zone as quick as they can, and probably an onside kick to try and climb back in this one.
They're going to lose some people up front a little bit, but they've got a whole bunch coming back. They'll be a team to reckon with next year. 42-14 is your score right here. Street looking. Again, they contain. He's going to fire that ball on the RPO, run pass option, and Christensen catches that. We got a late flag coming up, and we're going to have an unsportsmanlike on somebody. as some tempers were flaring there, and looks like they're going to get Christensen for something as Osage is moving backwards. So you want to see that. You want to see them. Sage Christensen, the junior, made the catch. Late flag, stepped out of bounds. And now the officials are saying, well, we just pick it up and have the kids apologize to one another and keep playing some football here.
Looks like they're going to march it off here.
Well, what's the ump going to do? Offensive pass interference on the RPO, so they called him running back. So that was a late flag, so it took the official a little time to figure it out. And that's going to bring the ball back to the 20-yard line. So good. I'm glad it wasn't unsportsmanlike. As late as that came, you didn't know.
Yeah.
So first down at the 20-yard line. And we got all kinds of, somebody blew a whistle. I don't know if that came from the crowd or what, but somebody blew a whistle. That's going to be a false start on.
Did he blow the whistle to start the clock?
Well, the whistle came early, and that threw the Green Devils off as it should. Threw me off. So it's going to be, I'm probably just going to put this one down. And nope, they're going to say illegal procedure. So, well, we had a whistle from the crowd or somewhere.
I heard that blown too. I didn't know where it came from. I thought maybe he put the ball down and, blew his whistle to start the clock and then the false start. I'm not sure. 7th
penalty on the Green Devils tonight. Been a pretty clean football game. Very good football game. The score does not indicate how well Osage has played. They fire it down this time, and it's incomplete. It's going to bring down 2nd down and 10. This time is the Indians had great coverage over there. Not a lot of room on the short side of the field. It's going to bring 2nd down, 3:46 to go. The Indians will go to the quarterfinal next week. And we'll be here at Metro Sports. Not sure who they play. Is it Crestwood or...
I've been trying to find that score for you, Pat, but I just can't seem to come across it.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Go to Metro Sports Twitter, and we'll have that little handoff going this way. Is Dodds Trees, and there's not much there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 22. So the Indians, if this weather holds, that'll be something else. A season full of weather like this in football is now we know why they start so early. North Fayette Valley leads Crestwood 28-6. So it looks like it'll be Spirit Lake versus North Fayette Valley. There's a pass over the middle, intercepted and dropped. Sam Hendrickson had that one, but couldn't quite hold on to it. It's going to bring 4th down and 23. So it looks like North Fayette Valley, over by Mason City. You know where that's at?
Somewhere over that way is.
It's in a valley, right?
I think.
And
maybe.
it's north, yeah?
Maybe.
Okay. So North Fayette Valley will come to Spirit Lake next week. So we'll have to do our film study. Central Lyon is trailing Kemper 24-14. Bishop Heelan trails Nevada 21-14. And West Lyon will move on 42-7 over Western Christian. 4th down right here. Quinn Street, the quarterback, fires, caught, dropped by Gavin Muller, and ball will go over with 3 minutes to go to Spirit Lake. And they're going to send in the reserves, I believe. Are they going to just run this one out? 42-14. Oh, Cade Lunt's going to step out there, and they'll run the football, run the clock. And as Cade Lunt said in the pregame show, get a watch film and practice and prepare for another week. Got to be a lot of fun this deep in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think as a high school athlete, you look, especially a football player, you look forward to these playoffs and just being able to be with your teammates and go another week and hopefully go another week.
We look at the weather report first is what we do. 42-14. Orpin in motions, going to get the ball. Tate's had a big night trying to turn the corner. Picks up about 8 yards right there. And these backs for Spirit Lake have run awfully hard. Tate Orphan's had a big football game.
Yeah, he's done a nice job. Seen it the last couple of weeks. He's been a big factor of this team and throughout the whole year, but he's really stood out here. Tonight he's been a big factor getting them in that, to get the mojo going, and then once they get their feet underneath them, they've been really tough to stop here since that end of the first half.
Strange game indeed. It was all Green Devils through a quarter and 3/4 of the second quarter, leading 7-0 towards the tail end of the first half. A quick touchdown by Spirit Lake made it 7-7 at half, and then it's been all Spirit Lake. Here goes Ditsworth. He's had a big game as he goes on that little counter. Good blocking again up front. Jasper Robinson, Tyson Robinson, Nolan Thiesfield, Jackson Knutson, Ethan Carlson. Done an outstanding job controlling the line of scrimmage here in the second half. Clock running, under 2 minutes to go. Next Friday at 7 o'clock. Go to Metro Sports TV, our Twitter account, and check out our players of the games and interviews and highlights going into next week's game against North Fayette Valley. Play action fake. Dylan Stecker's going to get the ball. Dylan breaks a couple of tackles, and he's had a big night. They got Dylan going early, and it paid off. Made a couple of great catches and a lot of yards after catch on those short little hitch passes.
Yeah, nice crowd from Osage came over, and they've played above what everybody thought they would coming to this one. Being a huge underdog, and an outstanding job they've done, and just too much Spirit Lake. We've seen it. They impose themselves in the front, linemen on the offensive line imposing themselves, and then of course the skill players on the outsides are able to make the big plays. And good football game though, Pat.
You bet. Score doesn't indicate how good a football game it was. Right up the middle they go with Ditsworth. He's going to put his head down, and this Osage football team has a lot of good juniors coming back, so they'll be around a little bit. They can stay healthy, as that's going to be the last play of the game, and Spirit Lake will advance to the quarterfinals right here against North Fayette Valley. 7 o'clock Friday night, as the Indians again were tested in the first half, but really put it together in the second half, and they pull away and win this second round game. We'll be back right after this with the Baumgart's post-game show. We'll have our player of the game and some highlights. The Indians advance to the quarterfinals. They beat Osage 42-14.
Take the ride to Waddy's Bar and Grill. Enjoy delicious burgers, steak tips, wings, and the best pizza around. Get a Chiefs Bloody Mary and make sure to grab a half-gallon to take home. Take the ride to Waddy's Bar and Grill in Hudson, South Dakota.
Jackrabbits don't wait to see what the future holds. They build it. At South Dakota State University, the next generation's leaders are preparing to launch. They're focusing on growth, and they're reaching new heights of excellence across vital industries. SDSU is building something greater for South Dakota and the world. Join us.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
42-14, the Spirit Lake Indians will advance to the quarterfinals right here at Spirit Lake against North Fayette Valley. The score is misleading, 42-14. 7-0 was the score as the Green Devils controlled the first half. And then with 50 seconds to go, the Indians were able to tie it up on a touchdown pass. And then after that, capitalized on some fumbles. Green Devils made it close at 28-14, but 42-14 is your final score, Rob. Pretty good football game.
Yeah, an exceptional game we're able to witness. Several of these plays here coming up. And I got a couple of the early score here by Osage. Nice job. That was the fumble. That's right. That
was the early fumble at the 6.
That was a huge play.
They fumbled that one, and then they would score eventually and take the lead. But the Indians continue to come back. Here's the touchdown run. This is a 4th down play as Street's just outstanding. Comes next as the sack by J.D. Schneider, who played an outstanding game, made the sack. But somehow, some way, with this outstanding quarterback, Street, they were able to get it in the end zone after facing 4th and goal from the 19. Here it is right here. They actually have a 4th and 7. And Street goes one way, cuts it back beautifully, and you get to watch that speed as he just turns it on and scores. That was the highlight of the first half for the Green Devils as they led 7-0. It seemed like they were in control, had the football out with a chance maybe to run the clock out. They decided not to, and Cade Lunt went long to Dylan Stecker right here, who made a magnificent catch there as we ran into this. Sorry about that. With our, trust me, it was a heck of a catch as we try to get the other angle there. And great catch there, and that set up the first touchdown right at the end of the half. Little lob play right here, Rob, and we've seen this all season, and this got the offense going as they were able to control the game after this, got the momentum, came out and scored to start the second half to make it 14-7 with a 66-yard drive, and then recovered a fumble and scored right there. Each and every game we have our Wall of Fame player of the game, Rob, and there's a lot of people to choose from, but we're going to go with who tonight?
Joey Andrus is who we thought we'd go with tonight. We could have picked a lot of them. Of course, the Steckers were really, really good again. And Caden Lunt, you heard him in the pregame talk about the game and how much he loves the game and his team, and he could have been the factor as well. Orpin, outstanding job. Schneider, Ditzworth, the lineman. Up front, boys, they did an outstanding job. You can name them all, but Joey Andrus stood out to us tonight. Now, exceptional job by him.
He did. So Joey Andrus is our player of the game. Had a nice touchdown run, recovered a fumble, had 6 tackles unassisted. Great job by Joey Andrus. He is our Wall of Fame player of the game, though we could have picked up many of them. Bodie Higgins with 3 more touchdowns. Cade Lunt with that great composure as all then Dylan Stecker just outstanding with 9 catches here tonight. But a great job by the Indians. They will advance. We will be here next week, Rob.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just camp right out underneath here and see you Friday.
Yeah, I like to stay at the lakes, but usually in July. So anyway, so thank you for joining us on Metro Sports TV. Thanks to all of our tremendous advertisers who make these games possible. Thank you to Sioux City Journal and Bound for all their statistical informative assistance. Join us next week as we'll be here for a quarterfinal football game as the Spirit Lake Indian football team will continue to go on. Please follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and on metrosports.tv for our scheduling and our weekly features, including game highlights and the build-up for next game. Big thank you to our cameraman, Carson and Zach. They did a great job tonight. And, of course, our producer, engineer, color, everything else, Mr. Rob Maynard does such a great job. Thanks to those guys for making this game possible. And remember, you can rewatch this game on demand at Metro Sports TV. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Once again, your final score: the Indians will advance to the quarterfinals. They win at 42-14 against an outstanding Osage team. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next week.